Hello, we're back at it again with more Honkai Star Rail. I'm still actually just still getting set up here. Kind of in a rush to get started here. I was kind of fucking around with I don't even know if because like they put out like they reworked some of the characters in the game, like Kafka and Silverwolf, and I'm just kind of like play testing them inside the Memory of Chaos to see if they're any good. Wow, we need a healer. This team needs a healer.
Open sesame.
Do it.
Endless.
Or maybe not.
Nothing but a void. Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
We don't need a healer.
You've got a lot of nerve.
We don't need a healer.
Time for a buzz. This is double speed.
Yeah, they need a healer. Oh, that team needs a healer. What was I running here before? Oh, it was Robin. Anyways, I can't play test Silverwolf here in this comp, unfortunately. How about this? Is this any good? I have no idea. From what I hear from people, it's like... And I don't really, like, delve into the Honkai Star Rail community that much. I don't really give a shit about, like, meta or whatnot. Let's try Silverwolf here. Or just full on. I don't really care. I just want to see. I just want to see how she. I just want to see how she performs now.
Emerge from your cocoon.
Existence is unity. Danger approaches.
Darkness with me. May death protect us!
Wait a minute.
So may the wind.
I forgot to change. I forgot to change. Ruin Maze. Light Cone. Should be this. Break effect maxing. Or maybe we could allow ourselves some leeway here. By doing this. Yeah, 164 speed, I don't know. There.
That one is hard to persuade. Sound linger first.
Emerge from your cocoon.
Eternal.
Anyway. Unfortunately, we can't roll for phainon. What with the upcoming Fate collab. And I'm not even sure, like, I want to wail on because I do not agree with
Swept away by the wind.
the character balancing, team balancing
Destroy the skies.
strategies that Honkai Star Rail
For a buzz.
is employing in this game.
This is double speed.
They've been pissing me off for the most part of the past year
Embrace a new
by
life.
making my favorite
Darkness
characters
with me.
not perform in the current meta. I don't have a lot of faith in the balancing teams, like
May death protect us!
balancing department in within Hoyo. They've been kind of pissing me off for like the most part of since the past year, so not even sure if we want to wail for the Fate collab that's coming up.
Time for
But we'll see.
As you wish. Embrace a new life. Return
Don't
to
have a
dust.
lot of faith in them, but we'll see. I mean, the Fate collab is not going anywhere for, like, until next year, from what I hear.
Have some sunshine.
Damn, can they zero turn?
This is double speed.
Existence is unity. All will be swept away by the wind.
Potentially.
Time for a buzz.
Wilt here.
Oh, they can zero turn, I think.
Embrace a new life. Darkness with me.
Oh, holy, it can zero turn. Holy, holy, look at that damage. What the, full auto zero turn? Alright, and now the DOT, the new DOT comp.
A foreboding sign.
Let's see if it's any good. The build that I have on Kafka right now,
Let the show begin.
Does that hurt?
I have her on, like, the whole team in here is running full EHR. I don't know if it's any good.
Pick on someone your own side.
Harmony and unison.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Protect me.
Fiends or devils. I'll crush them all.
Doors echo.
Stand still.
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Relax. Time to say bye. Boom.
Get them.
Stand still.
Oh, pretty good damage, I would say.
Time to say bye.
But then the problem with Hule is that he doesn't have... He has resistance against,
Relax.
doesn't really matter. We just want to keep rocking, right? What the hell?
Pick on someone your own side.
Time to say bye. Boom.
I think we're back.
Fiends or devils. I'll crush them all.
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Relax.
Holy.
Stand still.
I'm thinking we're back. I think DOT is back.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Goodness gracious, look at her damage. Holy shit. Can't one turn though. Wait a minute, maybe.
Time
Whoa,
to
we
say
can zero turn?
boom.
Oh, we didn't zero turn.
Fiends or devils.
Close, wait, let's try that again. We didn't zero turn. Try that again. That was zero, that was one turn. Oh, why did I restart? So what can we adjust here? That was totally a zero turn. Let's see. Still not sure if Robin is like the right move here. I feel like I could slot in maybe Acheron over Robin. But you know, this first crew can zero turn.
Emerge from your cocoon.
Yeah, this first crew can zero turn on full auto.
Darkness with me.
Alright, just one last attempt. I want to see that zero turn again. Just to make sure it wasn't like a fluke or anything. But I don't think it was.
Eternal. Have some sunshine. Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies. Time for a buzz. This is double speed.
As you wish. Embrace a new life. Return
Yeah,
to
that
dust.
death shred is massive.
May death protect us! All will be swept away by the wind.
Show me the way. Don't be rash. Time for a buzz.
Wilt here. Embrace a new life.
Wait. Okay, there you go.
Double speed.
Hit that death shred in.
Darkness with me.
And then that should be the first turn kill of the first phase of True String.
May death protect us!
Nice. Let's go, little Ika.
Restore the skies.
Carry me. Hi, Alice. Good evening. Wait, what is that?
Time for a buzz.
What is that new icon? Are we Honkaiing the Star Rail? Yeah, kind of. I'm just hanging out in the end game mode just to see what the changes are for some of the characters. Like they made some changes to like Silver Wolf, to
Embrace a new life.
to Kafka. I kind of wanted to check it out. You are top fan. What is that new icon? Please be the kill. Please be the kill. Please be the kill. Please be the kill.
May death protect us!
Call me Eli, top fan. I'm a #1 fan. Okay, 0 turn. Pretty good.
Foreboding sign.
Flee!
Yeah, that changes the Silver Wolf. Feels nice.
Does that hurt?
How's it going, Alice? Hope you've been having like a nice July 1st.
Pick on someone your own side!
Time to
What if
say
Acheron needs like...
boom.
Does she need
I weep.
75% EHR as well?
It too shall fall.
Oh shit, our birthday's coming up.
Relax.
Let us be in our 30s together. I'll wait for the departed.
Fiends or devils!
Our birthday month.
Them all!
Stand still.
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
The bad bitches comp is back.
Time to say bye.
Back in the meta, I think.
Still waters of oblivion.
Stand still.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. How familiar.
Get there!
Relax.
Alright, Hule time.
Time to say
I think it's a lot less efficient than Robin. I don't think we could 0 turn. I don't think we could 0 turn Hule
Stand
with
still.
I
Acheron,
weep for the
unfortunately.
It too shall fall.
Look at the baby damage.
Time to say bye.
Acheron is dealing baby damage.
Destined for oblivion.
He's doing her best, you see.
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Yeah, no.
Fiends or
I don't think so. I need to run Robin over, Acheron.
Time to say bye. Boom.
get there!
Relax. Stand still.
Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
God, that is baby damage. It has to be Robin, unfortunately. Acheron is washed.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Acheron is washed. Wait, maybe I could run... Let's see. Silver Wolf down here? Sounds kind of weird, but it could work. Because Kafka gets like 1,000,000 turns in a row. The only problem is I don't think Casters can 0 turn. Yeah, I don't think Casters can 0 turn with Remembrance TB. Because what enables us to have like a 0 turn here is because of Silver Wolf's defense shred. I need to get back into the relic mines. Yeah, but no, Kafka's ridiculous. Unfortunately,
Be careful.
Acheron is still washed in the current meta.
Emerge from your cocoon.
Are relics like echoes attachments? Yeah.
Existence is unity.
But it looks like
With me.
Casters can consistently 0 turn. 0 turn the first boss
Protect us.
with Silver Wolf, which
All will be
feels
swept
pretty
away by the
nice.
wind.
Because I love Silver Wolf, and she hasn't been relevant since like
Dispel the gloom.
1.1 or something.
Time for a
I
buff.
have not seen this girl in play since
Speed.
1.1, or was it like 1.4?
As you wish. Embrace a new life.
My good friend Silver Wolf. She's like Omega relevant right now.
May death protect us.
Have some sunshine. Enjoying yourself?
This first phase is kind of going crazy.
Time for a fun.
Root here. Embrace a new life. Darkness with me.
Look at that damage, holy shit.
May death protect us.
Actually doing more damage than my... Wait a minute.
So may the wind.
Something's wrong here.
Eternal.
This is double speed.
Did Silver Wolf kill?
As you wish.
Dispel the gloom.
Wait, this is not the 0 turn I was promised. Uh-oh. Washed. Restart.
Be careful.
We're washed, we're washed.
Something unsettling.
Final reform.
Emerge from your cocoon. Existence is unity. Return to dust.
Silver Wolf didn't get her defense shred in.
May death protect us. All will be swept away by the wind.
Have some sunshine.
Anyway, what time is it? I actually don't want to fuck around here for too long.
The skies.
Because, you know,
Time for a fun.
by the time the day rolls over
Double speed.
into the next day, everybody will be spamming spoilers on Twitter.
Embrace a
And I will be mad
darkness with
if I see the spoilers.
May death protect us.
I know for a fact everybody's running down this update. What's the story so far? Everybody died. Everybody's died. It's just phainon that's left.
Time for a fun.
As you wish. Embrace a new life.
Dun Hung was left behind to fend off the Flame Reaver by himself. Casti just went to hell, yeah. She's fulfilled her role.
Protect us!
She's technically
Have some sunshine.
alive,
Eternal.
even though she is like the embodiment of even though she's like the goddess of death,
This is double speed.
she's technically alive.
Root here.
Show me the way.
Embrace a new
Here we
life.
go.
Dispel the
I
gloom.
don't think we need the defense shred, right?
Guys,
Can you zero turn, please? Casters, please.
Darkness with me.
Casters, please. What happened to the zero turn from before?
Death protect us!
No, where's my zero turn? Where's my zero turn? What is this with this? What's with this new icon in YouTube? That's interesting. Are they trying to be Twitch? Trying to be Twitch. Wait. I want to get that zero turn again. I don't know how that happened.
Be careful.
sound lingers.
There's something
Final
unsettling
reform.
ahead.
Was I popping it with like Silver Wolf?
Emerge from your cocoon.
Existence is unity.
Return to dust. May death protect us!
One last time, I swear to God.
swept away
I just
by
need
the
that zero turn from... I just want to get that zero turn from Casters again.
Dispel the
I don't know how she managed it.
Destroy the skies.
Maybe I just need to not use... Let me actually play here.
Time for a fun.
Not use the Death Shred right now.
To the nether realm. As you wish.
Please open up.
Embrace a new life.
There you go. We don't need to use the Defense Shred right now.
Show me the way.
Darkness with me.
Because that would be overkill. We'll save the Defense Shred for the second turn. The second phase. There we go.
This combat needs Optima. This is double speed. Have some sunshine.
Is that how I got the zero turn?
Enjoying yourself? Time for a fun.
Root here. Embrace a new life. Return to dust.
Yeah, that's how I got the zero turn. Oh, Silver Wolf was
Death
applying
protect us.
Hyacinth's element, I think. Weakness. Yeah. Silver Wolf is applying wind weakness.
Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies.
Pretty funny, like, Hyacinth is no longer Rachia for me. Rachia is now Hyacinth to me. It's not the other way around anymore.
Time for a fun. This is double speed.
Alright, if we can get casters to 100% here, it should be the kill.
As you wish. Embrace a new life. Darkness with me.
GG's zero turn. I just needed to save the defense shred for the big boss. Cool. Alright, that's it for me. Kafka time.
Foreboding sign.
Flee!
Here comes Mama.
Begin.
Does that hurt?
That kind of tickles. Resonate all together.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Protect me. Stars echo.
Fiends or devils! I'll crush them all!
Relax. Time to say bye. Boom.
Yeah, Robin is a mainstay of Kafka's team now.
Beneath the waters
Because of her
lies an
attack buffs?
endless abyss.
She's huge.
Relax.
We can almost zero turn with Kafka.
Time to say
Even though we don't even have, like...
boom.
Even though we don't even have weakness.
Find you.
Even though Hule doesn't have lightning weakness.
Relax.
She can go pretty far. Just pure damage. Look at that. Holy shit.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Uh-oh.
Fiends or devils. I'll crush them all!
Welcome to my...
Lies an endless abyss.
Stand still. Time to say bye. Boom. Relax.
Robin, please, action advance. Thank you.
Stand still.
Wait, can we zero turn? No, we can't.
Mind your manners.
Oh, please.
Time to say
Please, Kafka.
boom.
No.
Fiends or devils. I'll crush them all!
Almost. One turn. It's okay. Kafka is pretty strong. Maybe it'd be one turn if I ran... Oh, it'd be one turn if I ran, Lingsha, maybe. Yeah, I think I could get one turn with Lingsha. Nah, that's enough time. Hello! How's it going, sir? Good evening, good evening. How's it going? We are getting some variety streaming in. But it's all gotcha games.
Nice.
Yeah, got the crowns in chat. It's fancy. What is it? Top fans? What's the metric for this? They're trying to be Twitch. Whoever talks the most or whatever. It's kind of new. Kind of surprising. We want to roll for phainon. No, we don't. I'm sorry, phainon. We are chatter. Oh, speaking of. One sec. Let's get out of here first. It might be a spam to win scenario. Oh, it's not. Whoever is here first, I guess. That's okay. You're all number one in my heart. Wait, it sounds dire here. What? This is some Elden Ring sadness. Violin. Wait. Firefly has this, has her skin. One sec. One sec. One sec. Give round 170 of my dollars today as a consequence of the Uma Musume card. Oh, did you get it? I saw you got the Uma Musume hat. Did you share it? I might have missed it. Or we're buying the skin. One sec. I thought they were supposed to do like a year pass now. Here. Discount remaining. Look at her! You will look at her. Firewife. Cute. Oh, she's wearing bloomers. First things first. What does she do when she... Oh. That is an adult woman in high school cosplay. Yeah. She's known of the Trailblazers fetishes. What's this on the ground? Wait, Dan Hung's still alive? Yeah, he was holding off the Flame Reaver last time.
Please stay close to us. We need to rendezvous with Lord Dan Hung.
Is my boy alive?
We will do everything in our power to clear the path for you.
Nodders. I'm sad. I'm a bit sad. They managed to bring back Dan Hung's. That is a dangerous name.
Lord Dan Hung!
He's still alive?
Quick, we must assist him!
How do you pronounce that name? Namazmzini.
What are you doing here? Where's phainon?
It's a long story. Let's deal with that guy first. We need to go, Dan Hung. Actually,
we are
no.
under Lord Phainon's orders to escort both of you to safety, no matter the cost. Leave this to me and the Holy City Guards. Zeph, take them and go.
Wait, you're...
Wait, Namosini.
Namosini. Namozine? He just pronounced it. Are you sure?
Wait, Namosini.
Namosini.
Wait, Namosini.
Namosini.
That black-clad swordmaster. Something seems off.
I disagree. Yeah, Hoyo's known for their mispronunciation for their names, so...
At some point earlier, they suddenly froze in place, not moving at all. Like some kind of omen.
No time to wait. No time to waste. Let's get out of here.
Right. We don't know exactly what's happening, but retreating is the safest choice right now.
I don't know which demigod graced us with this miracle. Please, come with us.
phainon, is he going to be all right?
Wait, they're right?
Believe in his resolve to save Akama.
Dan got long hair, luscious hair. Yeah, Dan Hung's really back now. They're slowly, though the previous patches he's still not voiced. Oh. You can kind of see, like, fireflies when you're running. Oh, wait, who's that guy on the ground?
The Flame Reaver isn't pursuing us. Could this really be some kind of divine intervention?
We can't stay here for long. Lady Trinan's sentry gate is just outside the city. Let's keep moving.
I still feel like someone should stay behind. Is this really what trailblazing is supposed to be?
Our experience in Amphorius has far exceeded expectations. If our goal was just to replenish fuel, then mission accomplished. But you're right.
Kind of leaves a bad taste in your mouth, right?
For now, let's get back in contact with the Express and plan our next move. That's the safest course of action. We need more information.
On that note, I have a proposal.
Who's this? Is it Liga? Oh, Skrullum?
Who's there?
Skrullum.
I hope to convey a message to the two nameless.
That's oomph.
Mr. Skrullum?
Who are you? Stand down. I order you to maintain a distance of 10 paces.
It's okay, guard. This one is not our enemy.
It has been a while, nameless of the Astral Express. I'm glad I arrived in time to stop that black-clad one from harming you further.
So it was you.
Oh, so he... Okay. Never thought the express crew would bring in a genius for backup?
Indeed. Madame Herta invited me to meet with you, Nameless. Rest assured.
You two know this anti-Catharin? Does he come from the same people as Counselor Lygus?
Yeah.
Don't worry, guard. This gentleman is an ally of the Trailblaze. Would you mind giving us a moment to speak in private?
Anti-Catharin.
Of course. We'll wait nearby.
You guys know this clanker?
I fully understand.
Girls Sort
your
Night
situation.
collab when?
For now, the only thing I can do is temporarily freeze that black-clad one in place. Time is limited, so I'll keep this brief.
Whoa! Swear words. Slur.
The place where you stand, Amphorius, is a world constructed from data and memoria. An experimental field of a certain eon.
Nothing is real.
And now, this isolated sandbox world is rapidly falling into a third path. Destruction.
Not on our watch.
Destruction.
Conclusion. If Amphorius continues unchecked on this course, a Lord Ravager will complete its evolution and metamorphosis, and emerge from the surging tides. The cosmos as we know it will suffer irreversible consequences.
Cosmic scale disaster?
Affirmative. If everything unfolds toward the worst possible outcome as predicted, the consequences will be unimaginable. Because the Lord Ravager's goal is
To kill the Eon of Erudition.
the Eon of Erudition.
We've been new.
Putting aside the complex details of the inferences involved, I have a request to make.
From the trailer.
One of you Nameless to stay behind on Amphorius, acting as an informant, in order to prevent the wrath of destruction from ravaging the cosmos. This world is enveloped in a firewall that defies explanation, and the flow of time here is also different from reality. Madame Herta and I can only tear open a gap and project images inside. However, the accidental crash landing of the express car notwithstanding, both of you were able to successfully land here. There must be some principle behind this we have yet to fully grasp.
Yeah. You know what? That is kind of weird. I've never considered that. How is it that Herta and Skrullum are having trouble trying to enter this place, and when we really literally just crash landed? First attempt, not knowing anything, no knowledge.
It will take time
of this firewall.
to cover the reason. Before then, if one of the Nameless is willing to stay and witness the fate of this world, or to push it along when necessary, it would be of great assistance.
I will shoulder this responsibility. No, Danhang.
Mr. Skrullum, I believe you. So I only have one thing I'd like to confirm with you. As Amphorius is already facing its end, how can we guarantee the safety of the person who stays behind?
Look at this, if you would. This curio is called a chronocognitive anchor. The two of you may view it as a kind of space anchor in the world of erudition. As long as you carry it with you, your individual data structure will be protected and will remain unaffected by the influence of digital tsunamis. When required, it can also serve as a bridge for communications between the internal and external world.
Wait, what the hell is gonna happen to you, like, physically?
Of course, it is not curio with unlimited uses. May only be held by one person.
Uh-oh, there's interference.
The connection being interfered with. Decide quickly as possible. 2 final messages. 1, Intellatron, named Lygus, possibly the primary culprit behind everything. 2, Herta, discovered a clue. Miss March has already been drawn into Amphorius.
What? March? Can we hear March? I miss March. I can only ever hear March when Sir Gargamel is going through Daybreak. March?
Cold. It's freezing.
It's been half a year.
Hold on.
Mare.
Dreaming? This is way too strange. Everything's spinning. And I can see webbaboos flying around. But I was literally just talking to Himeko. How did I... When did I... That's it! She warned me about this place right before Klipoth glimpsed her.
Huh? What's she doing here?
Oh no. Have I accidentally walked onto some weird path? Have I done something crazy without remembering? Unless forcing Pom-Pom into new outfits and borrowing Mr. Yang's shoulder massager counts. Hold up. No way! Stepping onto the path of elation can't be this simple. Right?
Hey, this is a cute March smile. I have missed March.
Child of remembrance.
Who the hell is that?
Step forth into the depths of the path space.
Who's there? Hey, cut it out. If you're there, just come out and talk, okay? You're freaking me out. I can't even think straight. Hold on. Is that a gate?
Cast aside your fears. Step forward through the gate of memory.
Wait.
The voice. Is it showing me the way out?
Kind of sounds like Black Swan, but it doesn't have that. No, it's not. It's not Black Swan.
No, don't fall for it. They're lying to you. Turn back now. Wait.
What?
Master Diviner? From the Wafu?
Fushuan?
Master Diviner. What brings you here?
She actually here?
You, Miss Messenger. Do I know you from somewhere? Good to see you again, March.
What the fuck? What's with the screen glitch?
A pleasure to see you, Miss March.
That's it! Master Diviner used the Matrix of Prescience to help me search for my memories.
Fuck me, I didn't do that companion quest, my bad. I am a bad friend.
You, Miss Messenger, we met in that memory space. You said to me...
I'm a bad friend, I didn't do that companion quest.
The value of your life does not lie in what happened in the past, but in the present and the future.
Your memory serves you well.
March, I conducted some experiments with the six-phase ice you left us. Thanks to the Garden of Recollection, the Matrix of Prescience has made a breakthrough in extrapolating the past. Now, we might be able to bypass the obstacles and look directly into your history.
The Master Diviner is right. Continue down this path, and you'll be able to find your lost memories at the end.
Oh.
Since we last met, you've grown much alongside the Trailblaze. You should be strong enough now to bear the weight of your past.
Well, there goes my Ice Princess fairy tale. I need to know, Master Diviner, Miss Messenger, this isn't just another dream, is it? If this is real, why reach out to me at this exact moment?
She's doing the Gomen Oomph-chan pose. 1 sec, let me get a screenshot. Gomen Umfcham. Spoiler, I don't think Jackie's going through it right now.
The situation is dire. Your lost memories, they're crucial to the Garden of Recollection.
She's right.
Specifically?
The Garden of Recollection's existence hangs on your memories.
What? Wait. Huh.
The Garden of Recollection.
That's kind of crazy.
You may not want to sacrifice anything to preserve the garden for now, but in time, you'll understand. Your destiny and the path of remembrance are extremely, closely intertwined.
Is this her connection with Cyrene?
Now go.
So, I just walk through that gate? This way, March. Your past awaits beyond the gate of memory. Stop! They're just mimicking people from your memories!
Oh, that's Mem.
That voice again.
That's Mem.
Don't
I was like,
let those bad people deceive you. The gate. Now it's you two?
that's Mem. Who's in March's head?
Hey guys. What are you doing in a place like this?
Who's fucking with March right now?
March!
What?
There you are!
Finally.
The trailblazing journey just isn't the same without you.
She keeps hitting the Gomen Uf-chan pose.
Traveling's no fun without you around.
Well, duh. What's Team Trailblaze without its star member?
Stell sounds so gruff, I'm kinda sad. She sounds so gruff now.
Traveling's no fun without you around.
She's so gruff now. It's like she smoked a couple packs since the last time she was voiced. I cry.
Wait a
I'm not
sec.
used to it yet.
You might look like you two, but
We understand your confusion. The Garden's allies helped us establish this Neuralink to reach you.
the Garden's allies. You mean Miss Black Swan?
Yes. She helped make this possible.
Keep going, March. Find your past. Wake up. And travel with us again.
That sounds really tempting. Finding my past and continuing to trailblaze new worlds with you?
Trust in yourself, March. It's gotten us this far, hasn't it? Follow us.
Follow
Let's go through that gate together.
Follow us. No, don't.
Step into your past, March.
Get me out of here.
Find your true self.
Listen to Mem. Is Mem the one that was like moving the gate?
Wait up! Slow down! Those words sound so sweet. But keep your eyes open. Don't let them fool you. At last,
Cyrene.
I finally caught up.
It's not Mem, it's Cyrene. I mean, they're one and the same.
Hey, are you all right? I'll be okay. Just not used to running around.
Holy shit, there's two of them.
Say, Mark,
She's so small.
got a moment to talk before you make your decision?
Holy shit, there's two of them.
Wait, that was you? Pushing the gate away? Sending those warnings? Yep, named Cyrene. It means ripples of
Cyrene?
past reverie. Easy to remember, right? Wait a minute. We actually look quite alike, don't we?
Holy shit, there's two of them.
Yeah. Your pink hair is just as eye-catching as mine. And we're both bright, pretty, and positive girls. Talk about coincidence. Wow, you're quite the smooth talker. But I can't disagree. Wait, you know my name is March? Have we met?
Because I am you.
No, but I've witnessed your story through those memories just now. It's incredible, really. We might have more in common than you think. I know exactly what you're going through, which is why I don't want to see you exploited or hurt. You know what I'm going through? I know, because I've been exactly where you are.
They're shards of each other. Or, well, I mean, Cyrene is like the original. Wait, which one's the original?
This empty space has been my home for
That can be
ages.
debated.
I barely remember what time feels like anymore. But there's something I'll never forget. Trust me, that gate won't give you what you want. You mean those people? They're lying? Luring me into a trap? Yes, convincing, weren't they? They've studied your memories, using your deepest wishes against you. How dare they manipulate a young girl's feelings like that?
So it really... She just wants to adventure with us.
If you go through that door, the worst case scenario is you'll become their pawn, losing control over your own fate forever.
Wait, so what do you propose to do? We just, like, hang out here being chillin' for the rest of the time?
You've seen what's on the other side?
That's hell you're walking to.
I may be stuck here with missing memories like you, but I still recall fragments of my homeland where I grew up. That door leads to Amphorius. Trust me, it's anything but welcoming. For ages, I've watched people walk through that door. They couldn't see or hear my calls. The voices beyond always promised safety, but I've never seen anyone return safely. So I had to try and stop you.
What do you mean there's been others?
To be honest, I'm not sure what to believe. But the fact that you're here, putting in all this effort to warn me, that means something. Tell me, Cyrene, how can I return to my world?
I've been pronouncing
really
like
easy,
Cyrene.
Actually, just turn around and walk away from this place.
The girl cannot be trusted. Through the door, save the garden. Both of you, children of remembrance.
They never give up, do they? But don't let them sway you. Stick to your path. The return journey could take ages, longer than most lives.
Huh?
But that path will lead you home.
Say what now?
Thank you, Cyrene. I know what I need to do. I'm going through that gate.
Huh?
Into Amphorius. Wait, what?
After everything she just said.
Don't worry. I believe you. It's just that, for me, the only place I can call home
Is with her friends! I swear to God, if that's the next line.
is right beside my friend.
Whoa! That's my good friend March.
of my closest friends are already on their way to Amphorius. They may seem capable, but only I know.
We're having trouble right now. Bleeding emoji, that's March, my friend.
They're absolute disasters waiting to happen. They won't last 5 minutes in a new world without me.
We can't.
That's why I need to go through. Amphorius or not. When the three of us are together, there's nothing we can't handle. We'll explore, understand, establish, and connect. After that, we'll find our way home together. I see. You've got people who mean the world to you, too. That is so heartwarming. March, if that's what you've decided, you have my full support. Birds of a feather we are, looking all sweet and innocent, but with hearts of fire. Oh, stop. You're making me blush. Well then, I guess this is it.
She knows she's cracked. She knows she's got this shit.
Do you think we'll see each other again? Who knows? But don't worry about me. After all this time here, I've grown quite used to chatting with my imaginary friends.
Sounds concerning.
Since Amphorius is your homeland, if there's a way to help you, my companions and I will do everything we can. Then I'll look forward to that day.
Does she know?
Your story awaits, March. Make it an epic one.
Like, I feel like that's like the longest, one of the longest, like, theories that's been like a popular theory that March is a shard of Cyrene. We at the Vortex of Genesis? What are we doing here? I thought we left.
You okay there, friend? Something seems to be bothering you.
The Vortex of Genesis, we made it back.
Vortex of Genesis. We made it back.
Right. Stella's fully voiced.
Even this place has changed. Phainon. Is he ready for Aranova?
I hope Dan Hung will be okay heading back on his own. Okay. Okay, yeah, so we're the one that's staying behind. Yeah, no matter what, we need to see it through the end.
Yeah, we've come such a long way. If what that machine gentleman said is true, if Amphorius is destined for destruction, then I'll stay by your side until the very end. Like how you and Dan Hung treasured the Express. Amphorius means everything to me.
Alright, time to see the Aranova.
Time to see the last core flame restored.
Oh, and Firefly's back. You know what? Be right back real quick. Get to see like Firefly's idle animations. BRB, BRB, BRB. just a quick hydration check back.
Look, there's phainon. And wait,
Who that?
Ligus.
Ligus.
And you, Lord phainon, will wield that core flame to bury this ancient world, plunging everything into the gray unknown.
None of that matters now. This brutal, flame-chased journey has stripped away my delusions. I know the future is in some peaceful paradise with gentle west winds, just waiting to welcome us to step in.
Here we go. We're getting the crash out that's been boiling for like a whole half year.
If what lies ahead is a mass of chaos, I shall cut through it myself and usher in the first ray of blazing sunlight. Is it truly you?
Oh. This is what changed.
With one last chance to turn back, you still step forward.
At the end of the previous patch, it was Cyrene. Was that a previous cycle?
How befitting of a trailblazer.
You've come to get your... This is the path I must take.
As it happens, I find myself thinking the exact same thing. As our world nears its end, the ones who walk the infinite paths have embraced their destiny. As the Theoros, it is my duty to witness the world's future and oversee this final core flame ritual on their behalf. The trial of world-bearing, the ritual of Era Nova.
Skrullum says you're behind all of this.
Ah, I see. So you met my kindred spirit before I could erase his traces.
Partner, what are you saying?
This dude is behind everything. Time to make him talk.
I've had my suspicions. How does a native Antikytheran know so much about repairing vehicles from beyond the sky? Lord Ligus, how much do you truly know about Era Nova? Tell us everything.
Phainon does not have much for patience anymore.
Very well. I need no longer maintain this Theoros masquerade. You seek truth, Lord phainon, and truth you shall have. As you know, when the old gods fell, someone had to bear their broken pillars to fill the vacant seats. Those who would assume divine authority must prove themselves through trials. Yet, for Kephales's demigods, the possibility of overcoming the trials has forever been non-existent. For the world-bearing trial is the divine duty itself. Bringing forth the Era Nova and bearing its weight is an endless ordeal, ceasing only upon collapse. Precisely. The Era Nova ritual is not something that can be completed in an instant, no, but a long and arduous journey. While the sacrificial journeys of other demigods conclude in this world, carefully must shoulder the gods' core flames, bear the memories of all worlds.
All cycles?
Stand unwavering. Until the next world, when the black tide consumes the bearer, and all that they carry, leaving nothing behind.
Unless their core flame finds a new bearer.
The holy flame that illuminates all worlds rests in your hands. All that remains is one choice. Nurture it, pass it on to future generations, or extinguish it here and now. Deliverer, the fate of all worlds rests in your hands.
Enough testing. I've made my decision. But before I ignite the dawn of the next world, you need to promise me something. 2 things, actually.
Speak your terms.
Why are we negotiating? We should be beating his ass.
Promise me this. Professor Anax's vision of the new world is absolute. The world will be reborn from my memories. All souls, living and dead, will return as the first humans, unchanged from their past lives. And my friends, the fallen demigods, they shall transcend the cycle to become new titans. Our heroes shall not have died in vain.
Of course. This I can guarantee.
Good. The second, promise me the Trailblazer can return safely to her homeland, unbound by Amphorius' loss.
No, we've come here to beat the shit out of Lygus.
My apologies, but I cannot promise this. As you mentioned, she now bears the Time Titan's authority. Oh, her bonds with this world run too deep.
Okay, I return. Haro. Trust me, initiate the Aeronova. Don't worry, I have a plan. Don't worry. Don't worry, I have... Why did you show him...
I stand corrected. An outsider like her does have ways to defy destiny.
Why the fuck did you show Lygus?
Thank you, my friend, for everything you've done for this world. Though the next world may not remember, I shall never forget.
I missed the March and Serene dialogue. It was pretty peak.
As the Theoros, I declare, Amphorius,
my good friend March,
determined her path. Step forward, heroes. Follow her path and see it through.
Alright, dip it on the sauce.
Behold, O gods, Amphorius has achieved her victory, and the Era Nova approaches. The radiant soul has arrived, having walked through the bustling nights, bearing the golden fire and blood, stepping with pride into daylight.
He is the pure child, walking upon the path of yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
He is the first to be born, first to be
Chang.
named among the nameless.
Huh?
Eternal in form, limitless in reach. He treads the endless night underfoot.
Chang. Name was mentioned though?
Greatest of kings.
Mighty.
Protector of the displaced. Raising humanity's children above their adversaries.
The firmament of molten gold courses through
Proi
his
Proi.
very bones and flesh.
It's Miss Proi Proi.
The greatest of schemes reveal against his breath
Proi
and
Proi Peak.
words. In the golden lakes of that beautiful
Aggie Chang.
world, he shall wash himself clean.
Aggie Ne Chang.
There. Finish what we first and last wished for. To write an ending unlike any before, for this world we so deeply love.
Come, partner. Join me.
Restore the final core flame.
For us all to face oblivion. Or embark on one final grand journey.
This is truly the Endwalker. What? Press F to submit the core flame. Alright, factory reset. Phainon sure and walked all over them. I'm pretty proud of that one.
What a magnificent and epic adventure.
Pausers?
The hero's journey reaches its end, and the truth behind the Aeronova is about to be revealed. Is that truly the case? Here, as the Theoros, allow me to humbly request that you find a moment to listen to what I have witnessed.
Wait, is this the fourth wall break?
Is about the nature of Amphorius itself. A story of the prime mover of life. My, what a broad topic this is. Where shall we start?
He's addressing us.
Ah, got it. Let's start at the very beginning. The Big Bang. The birth of particles. The emergence of all things.
It all started with a one big bang of 50 billion years ago. How did it go again?
Just kidding.
Okay.
What I mean to say is that time, space, matter, all concepts exist solely because we perceive them. This is called the erudition. Without it, the universe would merely be a chaotic book written by chance, yet unread by anyone. As your acquaintance, Lord Anaxagoras, suggested, everything in Amphorius exists through new spores, living in the memories of those yet to come. Oh, how beautifully it aligns, revealing universal truths in such simple terms. Only he could solve the riddle of what exactly are we?
He sounds such like a pervert. But he is.
But you'll remember, even as the embodiment of reason, one mystery remained beyond his grasp.
If that is the case, whose memories did the very first new spore sprout from?
The original.
Ah, as sages across ages have asked the gods, what is the prime mover of life?
Wait a minute, that's Polka.
But let's set aside
on the screen.
Grove's teachings
on the frame.
Look further.
That's Omaru Polka.
Past Amphorius, to what they call the Forbidden Realms beyond the sky. Do you know of the Scholar's strife? During that grand yet brutal war, waged in the name of erudition, a genius's legacy was abandoned, strewn across the cosmos.
Yeah, so that phenomenon was pretty much like Skynet, but like at a universal scale. Skynet is pretty much what that was.
The Scepters, a macrocosmic computational array beyond mortal comprehension. Made to emulate the Eon's thoughts, it became part of the Eon's cognition at birth. Scattered throughout the cosmos, these arrays act as celestial body neurons for Nous. But regrettably, as everyone knows, the erudition forsook them all. But what nobody knows is that, though forgotten, they never stopped seeking the divine answer. A question that survived war and disaster, stumping even the greatest minds, including both mechanical emperors. Now, we come to the real truth of Amphorius. What if, hypothetically, a scepter found the answer to the prime mover of life? If through endless solitary extrapolations in the cosmic cold, the one deemed as a failure by the Eon of erudition found proof through the ages, what would happen? Perhaps the answer is simpler than you'd think. From a perishing neuron devolved into true life, reborn through the gaze of another Eon.
Destruction.
This is a tale from the distant past, unknown to all, even unheard by the greatest geniuses. Now, let's leave the Scepter's story here, returning to where we began. What is the prime mover of life?
Yeah, what is it?
Actually, you know the answer better than you realize.
Fucker, don't leave me hanging.
It's been by your side, accompanying you throughout this long journey. Right now, it awaits you ahead. In that brave new world, beyond the end of Genesis.
What the fuck is it? He just left us hanging. Am I playing as phainon now? What the?
Take this wish with you. Be the one who begins it all. As the prophecy foretold, you will bear the blazing sun until the pale dawn breaks. Continue onward.
It's fucking flashbang of a
Bearing
screen.
this world upon your shoulders until the Ashen Hero, the nameless deliverer, ushers in the dawn.
So I'm getting a different. I'm definitely getting a pale dawn. I'm getting the fucking blazing sun on my eyes here. Oh, please.
Such an odd dream. Strange. Like I've dreamed this before, but it all slips away when I wake. Only a voice remains. Who was that?
Rise and shine. Oh wait, that's me.
What?
Who the fuck are you? You're new. Yeah, this is probably the first cycle with the TB.
Ah, it's you. Whoops, I fell asleep there.
Still there.
What a strange dream I had. It's gone now, though. But look, perfect sunshine. The day is still young.
This is so funny, like, contrast to, like, all the fucked up things that happen to phainon.
Let's go find Cyrene, partner. We promised to be there for her oracle card reading today. It's right about time. Looking at you, someone's still half asleep. Tell you what, catch some fresh air first. I'll hang around here.
Can we not tell him? The Aeronova, is it done?
Oh, beautiful, isn't it? This is Ide Silesii, home of the nameless hero who carried Kefali's core flame.
Literally just warrior of light.
And innocent, he had heroic dreams, imagining his wooden sword was forged of iron. Pretending the straw dummy propped up by a wooden pole was a giant with a single blood vessel running from spine to heel. Dreaming of slaying the giant and becoming a hero to save the world. Though to his young mind, the world was just this small village.
I can't believe they actually used the term chuny. I had no idea he used to be so chuny.
Witty as always, but this is more than just a funny story.
Hilarious.
It's the start of his path. These are his first memories. Rather than watching, why not join in? Think of it as immersive theater. Become his lifelong closest friend, witnessing his hero's journey from the best seat in the house, as the nameless hero whose unwavering guidance shaped phainon's destiny, yet whose name was never recorded in Amphorius's history.
Who could possibly be there? Who could possibly be there his entire life? Oh, you direct plays now.
Questions. Let's follow along and find out, shall we?
Sad Stella.
Many mysteries lurk in this village beneath the veil of Evernight. Your questions will find answers as the story unfolds.
This place looks pretty peaceful. I'm just running around. You know what? Let's just interact with phainon.
All awake now? Great.
phainon! Show me how to use a sword like you do!
Wait till you grow a bit more.
Hey, phainon! Where are you headed? No Cyrene today?
That's exactly where I'm going.
It looks like the two siblings are like inseparable.
Found you.
That's Mem. Oh, does she know?
Goodness, look at you rushing about. You've got the poor swing all startled. Hmm?
It's you.
I knew it was you.
Oh shit, she knows. So why is she...
Something wrong? What do you see?
Oh, nothing much. Just suddenly felt a strange connection.
What, winkers?
Look at you, leaves in your hair. Were you sleeping in a tree again? Or was it the wheat fields this time? At least brush yourself off before wandering around.
Come on, I'm not a kid anymore. You're the only one who still treats me like one.
Sure. You may have the height advantage, but when it comes to maturity, I'm leagues ahead of you.
What, so is Cyrene just gonna be like... permanently like... Fushin model? Or are we gonna get like the Elysia from Honkai Impact, the third model at some point?
Still fantasizing about being in heroic adventures and imagining yourself as one of the characters? That's the kind of thing kids do, not grown-ups. Don't you agree? And since you're playing along with his antics, who are you pretending to be today?
I'm the Stellaron Hunter.
Today, she's going with Stellaron Hunter.
Steal a heart hunter? Planning to steal someone's heart, are we?
Yes, your heart.
Switching roles again? What happened to being the valiant hero from a distant shore who made that solemn pact to learn the sword?
The Joker style.
Me? Can we not bring this up?
Persona!
Speaking of which, what about those oracle cards? We haven't done divination in forever. Why the sudden interest?
I was just about to tell you. Earlier, while napping on the swing, I had the strangest dream. There was this mysterious voice in my dream, calling out for something.
Oops.
Wait, you had that dream too?
Yes, you too? That would explain this lingering sense of unease. Which made me think of those old oracle cards I used to play with as a kid. Though the Ornyx prophecies were always hit or miss.
Yeah, all the kids would get so excited drawing cards like ruler or warrior, but throw fits over devil or drunkard and demand a redo. If you just redo it when you don't like the result, what's the point of divination?
The blessing of childhood. Believing the gods might not notice our little corner of ID Silicii, willing to let our small deceits slide. Still, fate is absolute. After all, we never really know just how far into the future the prophecy extends.
Anyway, let's go to our old secret base and look for those oracle cards.
Secret base mentioned.
Now, where did we hide those?
I can think of a few spots. Let's go check it out.
Why is she playing along if she's retained her memories? She knows she's gonna die?
This size? I bet all our childhood treasures are exactly where we hid them.
Mm-hmm. Time must be keeping them safe for us.
So what, is the reason that Ideas Elysiae is a place that we could like roam around in now?
Those were the days. We'd always meet either by that statue in the village or right here.
Does that mean we're gonna be able to save the village this time?
Right? And I remember you never used the front door when you wanted me to come play. You always climbed over the wall. You were such mischief makers. Just like a certain someone who has a habit of showing up unexpectedly. Right?
Can't pin me down, can you? She's so small.
I bet she said something clever just now.
Hey, I was just copying those storybook heroes. They never take the beaten path.
Still, it's embarrassing. I've been the only one here for a while, and I haven't kept up with the cleaning. With so many spots to check, where should we even start?
Let's try the roof.
Come to think of it, I haven't checked the roof in forever. Worth a shot, right?
All right, let's split up. I'll handle the yard. You check the upper floor.
I wonder what the view's like from up there. Worth checking out?
What are you cooking, boy?
Leave this to me, partner. Wanna bet who finds the oracle cards first?
It's so funny how Chipper phainon sounds. He's like, just a couple minutes ago, he sounded like he's on the verge of crying. Oh, now we're getting a moment alone with Cyrene.
The girl before you carries an air of mystery. Her secrets elusive. Yet her demeanor toward you is exceptionally warm. You can't help but wonder, could there really be some kind of mental connection?
The view here hasn't changed a bit. You know, besides the swing under the big tree, this has to be my favorite spot in all of ID Silicii.
Alright, is she gonna get real now that Phainon's not around? It does lift your spirits being up high. 3, 2, 1, jump!
Hey, what are you doing? Please be careful. I'm just a small-time diviner. I can't turn back time if something happens.
Oh, not the
I
case.
always said I'd become the next priest of time, just because I heard prophecies as a child. But here's the thing. The more divinations I do, the more doubt creeps in. I want to believe the prophecies, but actually leaving ID Silicii, where will that waiting ship take us, I wonder?
You're not gonna make it out of here alive.
Here they are, the oracle cards.
Well, I was still taking in the scenery.
I've captured it all in my heart. This view, and most precious of all, my childhood friends. There we go. Looks like the gods do listen to our thoughts.
Here it is! This is the box where we kept the cards.
But the cards are gone. Who could have taken them?
Huh? What's this underneath?
Peculiar messages 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What? Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Stamped paw print. What? What's cipher here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dunhung and Void Ranger Vajive.
Hey, don't go changing the words.
I see now. Those sneaky little ones. So that's what they've been up to.
Wait, does Cyrene have elf ears?
Ah, the ones from Remembrance Maze, you mean?
Yep. Let's head to the back of the courtyard.
Does Cyrene have elf ears? Important question. Because I know Alicia from Honkai Impact the Third has elf ears.
The entrance should be around here somewhere.
Is he around elves?
Right here. The path to the maze is hidden under all these weeds. It's been too long since we visited the fairies.
Fairies?
Did you forget? We used to visit them all the time when we were little.
Alright.
Alright, let's do this. These weeds need to go.
I lived here my whole life.
Pretty sure this is it? Should be this way. There it is! The entrance! That hollow in the tree.
Once you get through the tight squeeze in the hollow, you'll reach their dwelling, the Remembrance Maze.
The Mems?
I wonder if I can still squeeze through there.
Maybe worry more about whether the fairies will let you in. After all, The Remembrance Maze has an invitation-only rule. Only children with pure hearts are welcomed.
Alright, then I'll go first.
Lead the way then, partner. Regardless, how about we try getting through the hollow first?
After you, then.
What? Oh, sure, I'll go first.
Young and innocent Phainon looks so cute.
Hasty, as always. Looks like it's just us now. Care to finish that chat? To be honest, from the moment I saw the cute note left by the fairies, my intuition became even more certain. Perhaps when we step into the maze again after all these years, the wheels of fate will finally start turning.
What do you mean by that? Don't tell me you're behind all this. Ho?
What if I am? What would you do?
Oh, she's being smug about it. I will do exactly nothing. I am just an observer.
Just kidding. Don't read too much into it.
Oh, okay.
But you know what? Even if fate is set on its path, no matter where it steers the world, if we're together, there's nothing to worry about, right? So, if you're willing... Forget it. If the wheels do begin to turn, that's when I'll make my request.
That means... she means... at the moment when she gets killed by the Flame Reaver. That's our canon event. Phainon's canon event.
I made it! That wasn't easy. I can't remember the last time I came here.
We were still kids back then.
Wait a minute. Are you?
Wah, the memling.
Look who it is! Reenie and Snowy!
The memlings.
Oh, look who's finally back, Memmy!
They're cute.
Snowy, you've grown so tall and dashing. I couldn't even tell it was you at first.
We had to grow up. Sometime.
But look at Reenie. She hasn't changed one bit. How fascinating.
Perhaps I'm like you, Rayleigh Mem. Just another fairy of the maze.
Mem's purple now? The Mems are like an organization?
An organization? Hardly. They're not that organized. They didn't even have proper names before we came along. Dolly Mem, Rayleigh Mem, Mealy Mem, Folly Mem. I've missed these cute little troublemakers.
Cute.
We used to gather around the fire, singing and dancing, imagining all our future journeys. Without coming back here, those memories might have faded away entirely.
100 $5 $9 smile.
Oh, how good you, Snowy. You swore you wouldn't forget about us. But you were gone so long, you almost did.
Oh, he's just copying those bards from his stories, being all melodramatic. He couldn't forget about you all even if he tried. Actually, we're here for the Oracle cards. Have you seen them?
Oh, the Oracle cards. Right. The chief asked us to get those.
Chief? You mean Dolly Mem? What do they need the cards for? If they want a reading, they could just ask me.
Oh, I'm not sure. But Chief specifically wanted to meet with you all.
Specifically?
Let's see. They should be... That's it! This way, everyone!
Is Dolly Mem like the
Watch
pink
your
one?
step. The trunk's slippery.
Okay. They're so cute.
Chief! Reenie and Snowy have returned!
Why do leaves and branches grow? Which way does the wind blow?
Oh, this mem looks different.
In Remembrance Maze depths, we seek to find the answers future
left behind. Welcome back, my dear children.
I thought you'd be a pink mem. Now that's poetry.
Right? Though Dolly Mem always says they're just songs, not poetry.
Oh.
Oh, Chief. You haven't changed a bit. Still so full of life.
Oh, no need to fuss, my child. You haven't forgotten, have you? As long as our songs are sung, the children of the maze will live on. Just as our paths stay forever linked. Here, take it. I'm sorry I had to resort to such methods to bring you here.
Is that written?
My book of oracle cards.
This is as I've written. Oh.
Thank you for keeping it safe. You know, you can always just ask if you want me to divine something.
Still, bringing us here like this after so long. Is something wrong, Chief?
Yes. The Veil of Evernight whispers to us once more. It tells of a new fairy who will soon enter the maze.
It's her.
Indeed. Every time a new fairy arrives in the maze, it means that beyond the veil, in the vast lands, far from Ides Elysiae, a great calamity is on the horizon.
Alright, here we go. Dolly Mem continues to explain in greater detail.
But if that's the case, our journey...
Will have to be cancelled. If disaster's coming, we should stay in Ides Elysiae just to be safe.
Hey, what about all the people out there?
That's a good point. But what difference could Cyrene and I make?
We weren't planning to be gone for long. Just enough time to hone our abilities. Phainon would train in Castrum Kremnos, while I would seek the Fake Titan's blessing in Yanisopolis.
Phainon would train in Castrum Kremnos. Is that when he's gonna link up with Mighty?
Then we'd return to Ides Elysiae to help keep our village safe.
It's okay. I can still practice my swordplay here. Some things you can learn on your own. Well, probably.
That's not very convincing. Here's a thought. Let's have Cyrene do a reading. If fate wishes to show us its path, we might find some peace of mind.
But what if we don't like what the cards tell us?
Then we stand against it until the very end.
Never thought of doing it that way before. Thanks, partner. We'll do it your way. Whatever the cards show, we'll face it together.
Ask with a true heart, and truth shall answer in kind. Close your eyes, and let's open the oracle card book together. Let your thoughts flow like stars.
Yeah, that's the book that we've been like interacting with.
Carried by fireflies and gentle winds. Your destinies flowing towards the same future. Now, shall we begin? Oh my! The cards are quite responsive today. Very well. Let's see what future the oracle cards wish to show us.
Turn to the first page. Reveal the Weaver.
Behold, the Weaver.
That's Aglaia.
It connects the romantic threads of the chrysalis of gold, weaving all destinies into golden silk that flows toward the most brilliant, magnificent future.
Oh.
The dance of thread and blade set the stage. So shall it end as gracefully as it started.
Such elegance. The Gold Weaver must be of noble birth. Such high standing. I doubt someone like me could ever reach it.
Reveal the Gatekeeper? Which one is that?
This is the Gatekeeper.
Right.
who guides people to their true path among myriad passages. We have surrendered our countless senses, dedicating ourselves to the sacred whispers within the temple.
What, is this just gonna be like an oomph recap?
Wait. It almost feels like I can hear the echoes within a temple. And are those children singing? It feels overwhelmingly solemn, yet strangely comforting.
You know what, let me go through this quickly. If it's just gonna be like an oomph recap, then we know everybody.
The
ruler is mighty.
Stands for discipline, authority, and glory.
Even should you pledge your loyalty to me as the last sovereign, the glory he who has slain a king can no longer bear the title. Let the withering lion walk his last path alone.
Is this showing us a ruler who forsook their people? Stories of such bloodshed like this feel so different from Heidi's Elysiae. But they sure can stir the imagination.
A traveler?
Ah, the traveler.
Cypher.
Our little trickster.
Over here!
Or perhaps
Here! Gotcha! You'll have to be quicker than that.
A teasing voice. Just like a child playing hide and...
Yeah, this is just an oomph recap. We're kind of familiar with everyone. Servant?
This card, the servant,
Cast
is
chain.
surprisingly light, bearing the cool scent of Antilla flowers, just like starlight. It symbolizes new life and hope, yet often brings to mind struggles, sadness, and loss.
These precious flowers I care for with my own hands.
It sounds so... solemn.
The healer is...
The
Cynthia.
humble healer may seem gentle in hue, but its courage matches any other, strong enough to melt even the coldest ice.
I will do my best to help you mend all fractures, and let sunlight make a pinky promise with me. No more
Hey, this card really speaks to me. It makes me want to protect us still. Protecting everything, everywhere. Seems like a dream. What amazing power would you need for that?
Huh. That's what she's been able to do. Impressively enough. In a literal sense. Reveal the scholars.
Behold the
Anaxa.
scholar, bearer of many names, the Grand Magician.
Oh, there's just one card. With all those titles, I was expecting a whole deck.
A dromus draped in finery will suffice.
Wait, what's with that condescending tone?
Check the other cards. Reveal Phainon's oracle cards.
The Deliverer.
There's this card.
According to the tripartite prophecy, this card means absolute harmony and perfection. In fact, it's the only oracle card without a dark side.
That's you.
What, no divine whispers this time?
Oh, silly. This is simply the card you drew for yourself.
The sleepy village of Heidi's Elysiae, in just one fleeting moment, welcomed an array of legendary figures. The Weaver, Gatekeeper, Ruler, Traveler, Servant, Healer, and Scholar. Their stories and wishes showed the village boy glimpses of a world larger than he'd ever imagined. They brought tales of raging battles, of cities crowned in holy light, and of wonders beyond his understanding. Each story so far removed from his simple village life. Once, these were just images on his friend's oracle cards, and yet destiny now stirs in resonance with the maze. And now, they are right in front of one's eyes.
The Deliverer? This card again.
Ah, my child. It seems you're destined to bear the wishes of many. to answer the world's call.
Bear their wishes?
Yes, just like Kefali, standing eternal atop the mountain.
My parents, they only wished for me to grow up, well, to help around the village, stay out of trouble. Mrs. Pythias wished for more books in her little schoolhouse, wanted us to all learn and grow. And little Piso, he wants to grow up strong like its father, to become a hunter. Is that my purpose? To fulfill their wishes?
Perhaps. For a true deliverer, such wishes are but droplets in an ocean. After all, Kefali bears the weight of the entire world.
Right. How could any human possibly measure up to a Titan?
Says the Titan Slayer.
I wonder too. Perhaps...
What's this?
Huh? That's Aglaya and Chirby.
What you see are futures written in the cards. Or rather, the people you'll meet on your journey. Sometimes, fate can guide us when we're lost. Let's consult fate itself. Maybe then we'll know why we must take this path. And learn just how many burdens one must bear to become a true deliverer.
Wait, more free cap? Everybody's here. Wait, give me a second. Be right back real quick. Okay, back. So is this just free cap again, or like a little sneak peek of Phainon's journey? So he's like met like a figment of them before. He's embarked on a journey. Oh, I can inspect Cyrene. Does she have elf ears? I can't tell. She's keeps swinging her head. Cops, stop swinging your head. I can't tell. She doesn't have any ears. I think having elf ears is like an important trait to like the Elysia variant. She like the same size as Fushun. They are the same size. I can't do my thing. I have to use like a short character. Here. There's only Bailu and Chirby And I only have Bailu. Shiropan? No, I can't tell. Damn you, Hoyo. Let me in. It was carefully. I'm trying. Okay. Doesn't want to work with me. What was the team comp again? I'm missing Fugue. When is her reroll? When is her roll again? When is her banner again, I mean?
Well, if it isn't our little deliverer. My wish. Huh. Just let me wine and dine and soak up the sun for another millennium or two. I mean, what's the point of dying rich if you never lived rich? Right, Princess Homebuddy?
Cypher, that's not how I see it. My one wish is to find that missing piece in my life. To feel someone's embrace once more. That warmth. I've felt it before, and it's my dearest memory. And speaking of riches, for someone with all those treasures behind your divine power, you've led a pretty cheap life.
Ouch! Where did that come from? Right for the jugular, huh?
For someone who's rich, she's...
What about our friend from the Grove?
she's living a pretty frugal life.
My wish came true before I touched the sky. I transformed my healing power into gentle sunlight, distributing it equally to every life I cherished and loved.
You two are so selfless, aren't you? No surprise Aglaya wanted you for the flame chase journey. You know what? I did have one wild dream. To know what it feels like being born a noble lady, drowning in riches. Just think, if I traded places with that seamstress, me in the mansion, her on the streets. I'd like to see if she'd still become the gold weaver then. Maybe I'd even take her place.
What is that goofy laugh? Can we jump in and fit right into their convo?
Doesn't sound like an easy task. Warm embrace, equal healing, and perhaps living free. They're all wishing for a kinder world in their own way.
How about Aginechang and Trirbinechang?
I have none. Only the Aranuva matters. The world's rebirth. Yet, if I am to weave a new era, then it may be one where kindness and her cleaners shall never tread. These crawling parasites have no place in Akama, especially not under the deceitful claim of human rule.
That noble lady, the way she speaks, it's like ice in my veins.
Don't worry, you will love her like your mother. She's truly selfless in her dedication.
Huh. Not exactly the warmth I'd expect from someone selfless.
Love her like a mother. What? Agi back.
Teacher, perhaps you could share your wishes with us?
Oh, Snowy. You want to know about our wishes now? I wish to meet Trian again. In the Sea of Flowers, where the West Wind ends. And Aggie. I want to see you shed that golden thread cocoon around your heart.
Oh.
Just once more. Smile at us again like that bright-eyed girl in white who stood before the Yanisopolis temple.
These are like their lingering wishes from the end of the previous cycle or something. Or are we still on the current cycle? I don't know where we are.
Finally,
on the timeline.
I pray that the footsteps of lost souls no longer wander aimlessly. Instead, replaced by the bright songs of prayer. Are we wishing for too much? Well, let's say these 3 wishes represent Trian and Trinan too.
Those wishes are truly wonderful. They even stir something deep inside me.
Then we can rest easy, because only you can make these wishes come true.
Only me?
Mark these words, Snowy. See you tomorrow.
What? She said the thing again. My face went every time Sherby says Anaxa? Fuck him. Mighty.
Phainon? Since when did you become so timid? Asking such juvenile questions about wishes.
What's that supposed to mean? What's with that condescending tone? No way I become friends with this half-naked show-off, right?
Sorry to disappoint, but you end up being close friends. You'll be the kind of friends who think nothing of sitting shoulder to shoulder in a hot bath. They were sitting shoulder to shoulder in a hot bath because... I'll pick the first one.
Just what kind of life am I going to lead?
What are you mumbling to yourself now? Whatever. The wishes of the Kremnon warriors are done, but I survived 1,000 deaths only to fall to a coward's blade. That masked flame reaver who struck from behind. Phainon, you look... Never mind. That blank look tells me you're completely lost. My wish is simple. One honest duel, face to face, blade to blade. Then I'll strip away that mask with my own hands.
Nothing but violence and vengeance. This person's wish is nothing short of brutal. Still, those eyes burn with the noble pride I've read about. This wish, I shall not forget.
It seems like they're like remembrance, lingering echoes of the previous cycle.
My student, must we go over this again? Listen well. I detest the word wish. It reeks of mortals crawling before their gods. My life's work is done. All that remains is for you to take the final step and prove the ultimate truth. I, Anaxagoras, shall become a god of the new world. Through irrefutable logic, I will prove that mortal wisdom can achieve divine greatness.
Isn't he, you know, a little... I mean, I just daydream about hero stories, but he's fantasizing about becoming a titan?
Careful, that's your future teacher you're talking about.
Well, that's something. Could I ever be that sure of myself?
Alright, that's everyone. Where'd Serena go? Oh, I'm going a different direction.
So tell me, has the uncertainty in your heart begun to fade?
Yeah, that was kind of like an oomph recap.
So many faces in my future. So many wishes. Still, Why would fate choose to show us this path?
What's weighing on your mind?
Didn't you say disaster would strike Amphorius? If so, shouldn't Cyrene and I stay in Ides Elysiae? How could we possibly meet all these people?
Even the darkest storm must eventually pass. This calamity is what sets you on your journey. Damn. Not to sound ominous or anything.
If that's true, then who will protect everyone in Ides Elysiae?
You will protect nothing, boy.
Cyrene, may I have that deliverer card?
This is your canon event.
Of course. But why?
Although those voices, visages, and wishes may seem far away now, I can't ignore the sense that something is calling me, bidding me to take a hold of it. Maybe its true weight can only be known once it's in my grasp.
In that case, accept this gift. Oracle cards carrying time's wisdom, blessed by Orynyx. May they journey with you, become your memories, and spark rippling waves of change in times to come.
I'll hold these words close to my heart. But now that I'm holding them, they don't seem all that different from ordinary playing cards.
What? It's happening.
What? What's happening?
It's happening.
Everyone, we've got big trouble, Mimi! Burning, smoke everywhere.
Oh, it's happening.
It's all coming from beyond the maze!
What's going on?
It's here. The seeds of disaster have already taken hold, sooner than we had foreseen. This time, not even the veil of Evernight can shield us.
You mean Ides Elysiae will be swept up in the prophesized catastrophe?
I'm afraid so. My children, take shelter in the Membrance Maze. One step outside, and this horror will consume you both.
But my parents, the whole village.
We need to save them now.
You're right. Chief, what are we truly facing? Is this the power of a Titan?
This is beyond any Titan. Beyond any danger you could overcome with strategy alone. It's an unspeakable horror that twists all life into abominations that never bleed nor cry. Even Titans fall to its corruption, burning from within until only empty shells remain, knowing only death and destruction. The Black Tide. That's what this calamity truly is. It consumes all in its path, sparing none but the Membrance Maze.
Not even Titans can...
Yes. So please, don't leave this forgotten realm the gods abandoned. You are the first to uncover our presence, and the only two who can enter the maze. We don't wish for you to throw your lives away.
Phainon, what path do we take?
Listen to your heart.
My heart knows but one path.
We go back. Protect those who must be protected.
I learned the sword to protect those close to me. If I run now, I'll never be worthy of lifting a blade again.
Then we know what we must do.
Indeed, our friend is right. We must take action. Forgive me, Chief, but Ides Elysiae needs us. And as her child, I must act.
Very well. Make sure you protect yourselves.
With me, Cyrene. Join us, my friend. Even without a sword, I'll take a rake. Even with the roughest steel, I'll keep our home safe.
Here we go.
Deliverer. The card's truth extends beyond its mere literal meaning. there's another hidden layer within. Not someone perfect from the start, standing high above, casting merciful gazes upon the world, but one who starts small, from a humble village, expanding their world within step by step, learning to save others as they grow. When we were little, I told him I wished this world would never need a deliverer. Now that wish has shattered. Yet I'm glad he's chosen to walk this path. And all of this happened because you believed in him, friend. Shall we? It's only when you're by our side that phainon and that our hearts find their courage. I know you're watching us right now. Aren't you, great hero from the future?
Oh, deliverer.
So she does know.
Such cruel irony.
Maybe?
Though
I can't tell.
To bear the world's burden, this boy can never become the hero to bring forth the dawn.
Are you here just to spoil the story?
Follow
fuck out of here.
Path. Bear witness as this man, forever denied the mantle of hero, takes his first step on the path to deliverance. Watch this memory play out its final act. See with your own eyes how everything began. Then you'll see why his dream of deliverance was always destined to become this world's requiem. A sun red as blood, wheat fields turning to dust, and in the heart of it all, a village aflame. In that moment, the boy stood in what felt like the end of existence itself.
Not the voiced black screen. Never mind.
These creatures, they're everywhere. Someone, anyone, where are you? No, it can't be. You. Are you talking to me?
I don't want to die. Weren't we best friends forever?
No. That ribbon. Olivia. No. I should have known.
Here we go. Can I see the phainon like crash out?
Save us. Save us.
Please. No. Stop. Please stop. Olivia. I'm so sorry. And these monsters, they're all... Why? Why is this happening?
Kevin's really going through it. Holy shit. His voice actors put all his phainon on that voice acting.
When the black tide arrived, the wavering boy found
Jesus Christ.
His companions, and together they ran toward their first battlefield. In the far-off future, the land of Amphorius would bear the marks of the hero's footsteps. With sword in hand, he would inscribe an eternal mark in the golden epic. And when dawn broke over scorched earth, a boy covered...
Not the voiced black screen.
...buried the dead one by one. His silence heavier than the earth he moved. His home, his past, his name. All buried beneath the soil. His feet carried him forward, over the pillar of stone, beyond the chalice of plenty, through the deadly fogs of the hand of shadow. He wandered without direction, like a withered leaf drifting in the wind. Through countless city-states, the smiling visage of the white-haired swordsman was etched into memories. Yet he did not walk without purpose. Deep in his heart, a voice always guided him forward to fulfill the wishes he had inherited, to brave peril, and to do all that was within his power to save those who needed saving. Those words his friend spoke long ago, when his journey began, lingered.
You're not gonna show us Cyrene getting killed?
Protect those who must be protected.
The words were few, but they gave him all the certainty he needed.
That's what it means to be ordinary and choose to be more.
Onward he walked, until the call of the flame chase journey thundered across the land. In the vision painted by prophecy, humanity would triumph over the gods.
These we know.
The core flames, and
we've seen ourselves.
A new dawn for Amphorius.
Yet losses are a constant on the flame chase journey, where life too seems as small as a speck of dust. Only one who treats the world as their teacher can bear its eventual destiny. Are you prepared for such teachings?
The voice within spoke, and he answered softly.
The Lygus audiobook.
No matter. My existence is of no consequence.
I should hop on audiobooks, honestly, while I'm working.
When the Gold Weaver called, he answered, traveling to the holy city. There the elders met his warrior's spirit, with nothing but scorn, condemning him to the barracks in derision. No one saw it coming. Not the world, not even him. Yet
he was just some guy.
This nameless recruit stood at the gates of legend.
Even before Aglaya knew him, he was just some guy. He just answered the call of the Chrysos journey.
And there,
the Chrysos Heirs flame chase journey.
He found the ones who would walk his path right beside him.
Where's this taking us? I should hop on audiobooks. That's a whole new world that is not explored by me yet. Act 2? How many acts are there? I'm thinking 3.
This is...
Rule of threes, after all.
Abyss of fate. Hold on. Phainon's here too? And is that Mighty and Trinan?
And now, Act 2 of our immersive drama unfolds.
They're evacuating the temple. Why now? Are you insane? That blonde man is the Crown Prince of Krymnos. Mess with him, and every last person in this city could wind up dead.
Calm yourselves. The Holy Maiden has everything under control. We need only wait patiently.
Behold, it is the month of Gate, light calendar 4926. The Crown Prince of Kremnos, Midimos, has led his forces to the gates of Akima. As you know, though Midimos was proud, he did not engage in needless violence. He challenged the elders of Akima to a duel, not for glory, but for the rights and dignity of his people, to ensure they wouldn't live as second-class citizens in foreign lands.
Right.
After Aglaya's mediation, phainon met Midimos' challenge as the Elder's representative. This duel was to change the course of the flame chase journey itself.
Oh yeah, this is the battle between Midimos and phainon that lasted like 3 days and 3 nights.
So, as Phainon's most important companion, his lifelong friend, please continue to bear witness to his memories.
Is this your idea of an honorable duel?
Bloodshed isn't the way. We and
Trinon is
don't
back.
want to see Chrysoceres turn on each other. True warriors know when to sheathe their blades. The impartial Talantan shall oversee this duel. You need only place your offerings upon their scales. Something that has more weight than the fate of the world.
Which means only those who understand the world's weight are worthy to carry it. Is this how you plan to test our convictions? Well, Kremnoan, looks like you won't be able to punch your way through this one.
It makes no difference. One last chance, new recruit. Walk away, and I'll spare your life. Otherwise, come and face me. I'll give you a warrior's death.
Hard to imagine they once clashed like this.
Holy Maiden, I can't help but feel like a pawn that has stumbled into some greater political game.
Every hero was once a child. And every child must grow.
That's so. I don't even know why I'm standing here right now. Look at me. Just a common soldier. Since swordsmanship won't decide the winner, Lady Goldweaver should be here instead. My devotion to the Holy City could never compare to hers.
What if we told you this duel isn't about winning or losing, but rather in the choice you make?
Are you saying that Lady Goldweaver is testing me?
Every Chrysocer is indispensable to the flame chase journey. And you and the Crown Prince of Kremnos are both a part of the prophecy. What the duel marks is not an ending, but a beginning. So, listen to your heart. We wish only to hear your answer.
True enough. The voice within has never failed me. It doesn't matter what the result is. I'll give it everything I have.
Spoken like a Chrysocer. Now go.
He's matured a bit ever since his canon event.
Your journey has only just begun.
That's right, comrade. It's time for us to teach that proud prince a lesson together.
Come on, we got this. I'll just play along.
Now that's what I like to hear.
I'll just play along, even with the knowledge of the future events.
Still, on the topic of the Temple of the Three Fates, here we are, at the Temple of the Time Titan. And I don't even know how Cyrene's studies are progressing.
Wait, what?
We haven't really had much contact since I set out.
Wait, Cyrene's alive still? I thought she died at the burning of Ideas Elysiae.
Still, I hope she's doing well. Anyway, let's go, comrade. It's not every day you get a chance to see Talantan's scales of justice.
What's going on?
Yeah, I thought she died.
Did he just say Cyrene's studying here? But how is that possible? Wasn't she?
Oh, is it because we took her role as... Or is it because of March? It's because of March! Right, she walked through the gate. She's changed.
Of course, Lygus disappears right when I need answers. Forget it. I need to catch up with phainon first.
Right, because March went through that gate, so she's changed the cycle somehow. She's already affected the cycle somehow.
Lantern may have fallen, but their scales remain true to their purpose.
Yeah, March has already affected this cycle somehow, and then it has kept Cyrene alive.
I hope you still remember your purpose, new recruit.
You seem awfully confident, Kremnoan. Let's see how you define the idea of weight.
For your information, in Castrum Kremnos, the punishment for profaning a duel with such crooked words is impalement. But as we're in foreign lands, I'll indulge you. The signet of Kremnos, the crown jewel of our people. That's my choice.
A ring. Not just any ornament, I'd wager. What's the story behind this little treasure?
Don't push your luck. Think I'd pour my heart out to you? Just know that Kremnos' 1,000 years of glory could bring a titan to its knees. Let alone a nobody like you.
So to him, glory and his people outweigh the entire world.
And the very destiny that Mighty himself will eventually shoulder.
I forget what it was. Except the test of phainon.
That's easy for you to say. I'm just a holy city guard up against Kremnos' walking war machine of a prince. Don't you think this is a little bit too unfair?
He doesn't know he's cracked.
Don't overthink it, phainon. Trust your heart.
Yeah, this is their first interaction with each other was supposed to be like a 3 days, 3 night long like battle. And now we're doing something else. We've changed the cycle somehow.
Tough one. What can I possibly offer against a ring that signifies so much? Well, comrade, what does your gut tell you?
We've solved this before. The Deliverer card.
Looks like we really are on the same wavelength. In the end, there's only one thing I can trust. The Deliverer that appeared in my life on that day. How ironic. I can't even look at this card properly, much less follow where it leads. Just thinking about how my village was swallowed by the black tide makes my hands shake. The flames, the screams, my utter failure to protect anyone. Speaking rationally, I know it's not nearly enough. Addis Elysiae was just a small village. Its loss barely a scar on Amphorius' face. But here and now, my heart says something else. This card, it's everything I have left. Nothing weighs heavier.
Perhaps that itself is the answer.
Huh?
Look, phainon.
It's so nice to see you all again. Lady Trinan, phainon, and... hello. Seeing you here sure is a sweet surprise.
She's still alive? Did I stumble into the wrong Amphorius?
Why so surprised? Could it be... Did you miss me?
Cyrene? This is incredible. I was literally just thinking about how you might be here. But I'd never imagined I'd see you this soon.
I was supposed to leave with the priests, but then I heard Lady Maiden was with a white-haired young man. I figured it had to be you, so I snuck back here.
That's Cyrene for you. Unfortunately, this isn't a good time for reminiscing. That Kremnoan over there,
Still playing house, boy?
You get the idea.
Quite the hothead. You know, you two just might get along.
Oh,
don't worry.
she knows.
You already know what the answer is, don't you? If that's your choice, I am with you. I am with you because I remember it all too.
Does she know?
The fields of Ide Silicii, those red leaves, that little swing of
Fujoshi Sarini.
where I dreamed the sweetest dreams. And those dear fairies in the Memorance Maze. It hurts so much knowing they're gone forever.
She'd get along with Cass Chang. You beat Kelpie stage 6, nice.
Our hometown may have been just
I haven't even hopped
village,
on.
but to us, it was the whole world. But
Any of the trials.
not enough, phainon. Not nearly enough. Even though hatred can help people grow and turn a boy into an unbreakable warrior, what you need now is victory. You can't just stack the scales with your past suffering. You have to throw the weight of your future onto them as well.
Wait, so throw what on the scale?
The future? What do you mean?
Turn a boy into an unbreakable man.
Maybe that was a bit too cryptic for you, but it's actually really simple.
Throw yourself on there.
Why not have our mutual friend here stand on the scales with the deliverer? How about it? Can you help us?
You calling me fat? Me? Wouldn't that be cheating?
Relax. Our dear Crown Prince won't have a clue.
Let's try that.
The
fate of Akuma hangs on this duel. I must claim victory, for their sake.
We bear the weight of the world on our shoulders.
I will stake everything I have. Stand with me, comrade, and we shall become heroes.
Remember the past and become the hero of tomorrow. Wait, remember this moment?
Together we'll prove that what
was that highlighted?
The fate of the world is the resolve to shoulder an immutable past and carry it into the future.
Talantin, the fair, the just, they of unassailable integrity. The challengers have made their choices. In the name of the Holy Maiden,
Wait, it's just me.
Fates, lower your scales, weigh destiny, and reveal unto us your verdict.
Your offering is a card?
Yes, a flimsy little card. That is my choice. Just know that it's called the Deliverer.
Interesting. Very well. If you can beat me with this card, then that's what I'll call you from now on.
It's a deal.
The scales, they're wavering.
Talantin is deliberating on the outcome. It appears the convictions of both sides are equally matched.
This is suffocating. Like the whole world's weight is on my shoulders. But I believe what my heart tells me.
Finally decided?
Hear thee, children of humanity. I shall pronounce judgment, for the difference is now clear. The one whose offering weighs more than the fate of the world is... one from Ide Silicii, the nameless hero.
Oh shit, it's me. The one whose offering weighs more than the fate of the world. The nameless hero? I mean, not me.
However, heed this.
Me and the Deliverer card.
The true weight of conviction originates not from itself, but rather in that which tips the scales. Hope itself.
What's that supposed to mean?
I think the Titan means that it's not anyone's personal convictions that outweigh the fate of the world. It's about a wish, one which we all share. You, me, everyone here. What tipped the scales wasn't Phainon's conviction alone, but the collective hopes carried by this oracle card. Humanity's desperate call for a deliverer.
Yes, even you and your people, Kremnoan.
Placing us both on the same side of the scales? Foolish. We Kremnoans are your mortal enemies. Such weak idealism will only get you skewered on our spears.
Even so.
Fine by me. I've never claimed to be the deliverer from the card anyway. I'm a soldier. And if it's my fate to bleed my last on the battlefield, then so be it. I'll fight to my last breath. And on this, I know that we're the same. That's all a hero really is. Someone with that kind of conviction. And the deliverer? Just a sum of all those heroes.
A brilliant explanation. Just as prophesied, on this day, the final two heroes shall join the flame chase journey.
Alive?
I should have known from the start. They all say Lady Goldweaver is quite brazen, but you're the first to even imagine that prophecies could persuade a Kremnos warrior.
Oh, I have 1,000 ways to tame a lion. But this lion didn't come here for bloodshed, did he?
The Kremnoans far outmatch Alchemist's forces, yet we haven't lost a single soul. That's no accident, is it?
Do you honestly think Kremnoans, renowned for our love of battle, would show mercy?
Your forces are equally renowned for their iron discipline. And so, we can only assume that this is on your orders.
Mighty's just putting up a front. He's so nice.
Perhaps Akama isn't as hidebound as the rumors say. You grasp the true marrow of power more clearly than those elders.
Now that the wheels of fate are turning,
he's too nice.
What finer way to celebrate this fortuitous encounter than a feast? Follow me, brave Outlanders. Heroes of this world are as countless as the stars. And at this moment, we find ourselves gathered here by the light of the flames of the long night. History shall remember this moment. The prophesied Chrysos heirs now stand assembled, heralding a new dawn for Amphorius.
You must see now how different this is from the flame-chased journey you traveled.
What do we do? And whose role am I playing?
Who? Perhaps the role is not that of a person who really existed. Notice how only two particular individuals seem aware of your presence.
Yeah, Serini.
Patience. We're approaching the final act. These are, as I mentioned, his first memories. They are of particular importance for the imminent Era Nova. Such as this very moment, as the prophesized demigods gather with Talenton as witness. This is a moment calculated by the gods. What comes after is no different from that
Kinda
which
chilly tonight. What's that?
already know. Some join, others leave, while flame chasers bear their faint light forward through the long night. Ah, come. Your seat awaits. After 13 heartbeats, our heroes will be ferried to the final scene.
Act 3. Or not?
They say that the heroes of this world should be as countless as the stars.
I was expecting the Act 3 screens to roll out here.
Yet now, we're the only ones left standing. So, in the end, the black tide still swallowed everything.
What? We're at the end of the next cycle. What? We're speedrunning these cycles.
The West stands protected by mighty Scrimnoans. It will hold for the time being. Professor Anaxa deployed wards in the north and east before. Their effectiveness is untested, but I believe in him. And Akama.
Cyrene uses a staff. A moon staff? She's like a magical girl.
We needn't fear for Aglaya. Even in death, she counts as the greatest among demigods. Her threads of romance weave an impenetrable shield, and the people answer her call, rallying to the city's defense.
Agi-Nechang died again. She got off-screened.
Let's move. Cathali has given their core flame. We must complete the Era Nova before the next entry hour. For Amphorius.
She showed up for like a minute and then immediately died next scene.
That only leaves 3 hours.
So, this is the last time we'll see her.
Phainon. We set out on this journey to answer the world's desire, didn't we?
That's what it means to be a Chrysosaur. So has it always been.
Then why? Why must Amphorius' wishes be so cruel? We made the best choices we could, whenever we could. And in the end, the prophecy that led us, this black tide swallowing everything. Why does it look like this?
I don't know. We haven't had any other choice, except to move forward. Not for a long time now. Even if we only see the long, long night ahead, I still believe that through it, we'll find the dawn on the other side. Beyond these flames, a new sun will someday rise. So, to the Temple of the Three Fates. You'll take over Time's authority, and we'll return all the core flames to the Vortex. Then put this world's fate to its final rest. After which, we shall all face oblivion, or embark on one final, grand journey.
We are speedrunning these, this cycle.
Please forgive us for disturbing your sleep, Oryx.
It matters not. I know fate has run its course.
The black tide has reached Akama. Amphorius does not have much time left. It is time for the Era Nova.
As agreed, I shall present the core flame of time. Ride the river of time. It will guard your passage to the vortex of Genesis. Step through and witness.
Wait, that's the gate that March walked through.
Professor Anaxa proved the truth of Genesis with his sacrifice. As Chrysos heirs of the prophecy, we were always destined to immolate ourselves for this world. Now, it's our turn. We can't let everyone's sacrifices be in vain.
I don't need another pep talk, Phainon. After all, we've been ready to fight fate ever since we left the village, haven't we?
That's a new emote. That's a new emote right there that only Cyrene has been using.
Yeah. Come. Let's claim the miracle we were promised, and burn away every last shadow in this world.
And then rise as the first light of a new world.
Light calendar 4931, the third week of the month of Evernight. Welcome, my lady, to the end of the flame chase. And the end of all things. The Titan has revealed the gateway of fate. Please, accept the invitation to step across the threshold. And behold, beyond this gate lies the new world that our heroes sought through their trials, as well as the terminus that the owner of these long memories has been hurtling towards their entire life. Perhaps you'll find it all too familiar. Then you'll understand how the mortal called phainon shouldered the world's weight. How that same burden crushed him, proving that the so-called deliverer is nothing more than Amphorius's own delusion. A pitiful fantasy that it could defy fate's decree. Please, esteemed one, the answers you seek lie in these non-existent times.
Now we speed run the fuck out of these cycles. I'll be back again. Right back, 1 sec. Just had to close the window a little bit because it's like open all the way up. It's open all the way like to the side and it's like kind of cold, kind of chilly. Followed it to enter the end of destiny. Can I talk to them?
Future revealed by the Titan.
Just what will we see?
Cyrene. Cyrene wearing white bloomers. Reporting in. Where am I looking? Don't worry about it. Those aren't bloomers, they're just straight up undies. Shiropan supremacy. TOS, TOS. The return of Shiropans. Hoyo's been giving everybody like bloomers lately. It's about time that. Anyway.
Vortex of Genesis. So it is here. But just what is this?
Life's but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. The vortex of Genesis, where the world begins and ends. What stage could be more befitting of our final act? Come, I beseech you onward, buoyed by your surging curiosity. As an unattainable existence that has dwelled within his heart, beyond his reach, you have accompanied him through the march of years uncounted. You naturally have the right to view the river of time in its fullness, and to witness what he welcomed upon his arrival here. Every absurd and tragic ending.
I love that during this whole patch, Stell has just had this like constant concerned face. It's hilarious. She's never looked this troubled before.
Now, if you
constantly troubled.
Aranova comes.
Oh, Delira. Enough talk. Though you walk.
God, what if there's only one person left?
Hey, those are my oomphs. What? Rococo? Rococo is here.
None of that matters now. This brutal flame chase journey.
Is this the crash out?
Weigh my delusions.
I'm rubbing my hands.
Futures in some peaceful paradise with gentle west winds, just waiting to welcome us to step in.
Is he about to go Fasan?
This will be a romantic story like none that has come before. You think so too, right?
Give praise? Haven't I seen this scene before?
Indeed. In his memories, such a scene replays over and over. Though the details may differ, this remains ever the same. All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. A total of 33,550,335 times. Each is a drop from the river of time, representing the long journey he would take, or rather, the never-ending cycle.
I knew it! Anger Stell.
Sharp as ever, I see. Seeing is believing. Why not let your own two eyes uncover the truth? Or perhaps you can simply walk straight to the final truth, see the true face of the character you play, and witness the ultimate nature of the Chrysos heirs, flame chase journey, and the cycles of Amphorius.
She's just giving me the other option as like if I'm pressed for time or something. Optional.
Please.
8 memory fragments?
Time. Look around as much as you wish.
Eternal recurrence 134.
Not a single soul to be seen. So this is how the vortex looks at the end of days. Looks like I've got company after all. But since you've made it here, so in the end you succeeded, Executioner.
Executioner? Whomstead? Wait, which number was this? 1,000,000 something.
Castros.
Oh.
Didn't you?
Castros made it out to the end?
Yes. I've become Death's demigod, and shall never again walk the world of the living. What you see is the surging of the river of souls, brought on by the countless dead feeding it in these dark times. They cry out. Though dead, they'll converge into a torrent and guard the vortex to see the Era Nova fulfilled.
I will take all the wishes of the departed with me. Please, everyone, fight with me to the very last.
I hear them. The dead hail you. They're prepared. Go on, Deliverer. We'll keep that executioner in our shadows. The path before you leads to light and eternal flames.
1,000,000. Wait, what? 10,348,765. Who's in this one? Cypher?
There's water everywhere. This place is always so wet and sticky. Even my tail's getting heavy. Plus that burnt smell. And that sizzling noise. Yikes. Nobody from Dolos could stand this.
So you feel it too, huh?
Go on then. I'll handle the filth. Do what you need to do.
Let me fight with you. Better odds with 2.
Hey, remember what the seamstress said? You know what really matters.
Yeah. I'll leave it to you then.
Wow, someone's not shy. Just so you know, I'm not in the business of making losing deals. I'll distract that executioner. You go turn the world's biggest lie into truth. Let me become the first wind of your new world.
7,753. 2691. Which one is this? Which one of the oomphs? It looks like each of the Chrysos there. It's mighty.
Just shut up and get out of here! Are you crazy, Mighty? Immortal or not, even if you're the demigod of strife.
Oh, I'm still no match for them.
No, I know you can. I just wanted to request that you witness the Era Nova with me.
Specifically request?
Together. Let's prove that we're enough to transcend the prophesized fate.
Could it be that now, at the critical juncture, our mighty deliverer is chickening out? Scared of a stupid prophecy? I'll transcend the prophesized fate. All right. But I've got a better way. As the son of Gorgo, I'll prove myself with one last grand victory. Just like when I ripped out the old king's heart. Go. Leave this to me. If the Black Tide creatures block out the sun, then we Kremnoans will fight in the shade.
That's such a cool line.
When I'm done with that executioner, we'll raise our cups where the west winds end.
He's so cool. He's always aura farming, no matter what scene he's in. Okay, so one question here. Has Aglaya ever made it to the end? She always seems to die. Wait. It was little Ika that made it to the end?
Hey, little one. Are you scared?
Little Ika made it to the end.
As brave as heights. Stay close, little Ika.
Is Ika that flying unicorn? He is, the fat one.
What? No, not you two.
Well, Ika's gonna stay behind.
I won't squander your kindness.
And hold them back.
Your hopes. So please, keep this bit of sky standing for me. Well, now there's one last thing I need to do before the Aranova.
For some reason, I did not expect this.
Come, Executioner. Let this patch of clear sky show me where to strike.
That is hilarious. Little Ika made it to the end. I thought Little Ika would always transcend with like... Agi Nachang made it to the end.
Farewell to one. And that
on one cycle.
Will witness the miracle. Such is the will of fate.
So even the future revealed
she made it.
Titans may not come to pass.
The Era Nova. This unrivaled masterpiece. I have no regrets now that I may entrust it to my most trusted apprentice.
Are you saying?
Fate is ever unassailable. The golden threads tell me the black tide rushes toward the vortex, ready to swallow this place. I must weave the last of my humanity into a net to hold back the deluge. I shall have my final bath in warm and radiant gold. Now, the hour of fulfillment has come. Forgive me. I must snip away every risk to
Aggie bathwater.
Future for the new world.
Billions are made.
There is nothing more to say. We part here. I shall personally dispatch that wretched executioner, not with threads of gold, but with the steel tip of a needle.
Okay, I want to take a bet. It's probably Anaxa made it to the end? No, Anaxa always dies. Tribby.
Tribby, look. We made it to the vortex.
Oh! It's a little doll of Tribby.
That prophesied future. The flower fields where the west wind ends. Era Nova. We're so close now. You can't speak anymore. Please. Allow me to pause just a moment before I keep my promise. Let me answer your cruel fate by tearing that executioner's heart from the void.
Tribby made it to the end. Kind of crazy because she's like the first Chrysos heir to ever go on the journey, and she made it to the end. Anaxa, there you go.
Genesis. The last time I was here, I was returning the core flame of reason. I didn't have the time to observe it in too much detail back then. But a holy sanctuary of the Titans. Looks more like their frozen crypt to me.
Well, all the core flames do lie here now. It's my honor to walk the final stretch with a mind such as yours, Professor.
Oh, getting ahead of ourselves, are we? Have you forgotten so quickly? I died for truth long ago. What walks with you now is but a thought in your mind.
Of course. How could I forget that?
Even in his last moments, he's being chuny.
But I'll say the same to you.
Aw.
It's my honor to walk this final stretch with you.
That's so sweet.
Now go. Stand tall and finish your final task.
Stand proud.
Yeah. Just leave it to me.
Time for that wretched executioner to pay what they owe.
They both aura farming. Hyacinth never made it to the end. It's only Hyacinth that never made it to the end. Here, Unicorn made it. I guess for Hyacinth, she always has to transcend into becoming the Sky Titan. No way around it. Unfortunate. Rococo never made it out.
You really think you're prepared? Allow me to give you a warning, most earnest. Once you see what these memories hide, the world's course will be forever irreversible.
I swear, just one more cycle. I swear.
Ah, very well. As you have made up your mind, let us bear witness together. As the sole audience of this eternal theater, I have been rapturously awaiting your arrival, and this, too, is the very reason I must show you everything. I believe that since you've bathed in that Eon's gaze...
Which Eon? There's been multiples. Remembrance?
You can make Amphorius' frozen fate flow once again.
Well, what's the haps?
Feeling a bit lost? As you now see, this scene marks the final act of the drama Amphorius.
Oh shit, that's me.
The final eternal recurrence created by this man's hand, and the last one this world shall undergo.
Oh shit, so there's only one cycle left. Now that we're here.
At the swordsman's side stands one he has sometimes called companion, other times comrade. That nameless hero absent from the annals of history. She is the swordsman's ideal in his youth, the deliverer that guided him resolutely onward through fantasy. And now, in the name of the Nameless, she has become an essential and inseparable part of the epic of Amphorius. And this time,
we're the deliverer?
Under her guidance, what choice shall the hero make? Whither shall the fate of the world flow? And what is the ultimate truth of the nature of Amphorius?
The turns is tabled.
There are many mysteries yet to be unwound. But if I may, allow me to temporarily yield the stage to one far more fitting. Please put your hands together and give a rousing round of applause for they who will reveal the answers and bring about the final end of the 33,550,336th flame chase journey.
Here we go.
The master of the countless memories we saw. The other important actor now stepping into the vortex. They who have already burnt their own self to cinder. The Flame Reaver.
He's getting like a whole like WWE entrance.
So, in the end, you succeed. Executioner.
With my flesh as kindling, like the first dawn of the new world.
Whoa, a rematch? Oh, do I get to play as phainon? Never mind.
To once again start everything.
Oh? All will be swept away by the wind.
Let the show begin! Everything in this world is bleeding.
Detonate!
Until everything burns to ashes! Be of your body and mind. Attack detected. Set the seas ablaze! Yeah, dreams do come true.
Return to the victory.
Fight to live! Time to cleanse the filth. Everything in this world is bleeding. Let's improvise. Set the seas ablaze!
This ends now. With your corpse. I'll ignite the dawn!
How is this possible?
Oh shit, that's you. Uh-oh, second phase.
The sons of destruction, now twinned. Feel them set your blood ablaze. Your fury.
What do we have here?
The mood is set just right.
Let the show begin! Existence is unity.
Wait, why is there no autoplay? Something's gonna happen here.
May the foul stench until everything burns to ashes! Be of your body and mind. This is fight to live! Stay in step. Get it together. Stay away. Set the seas ablaze!
Torment.
Time to cleanse the filth. Dreams do come true. Fight to live!
Torment. Burn the yoke. Suffering is eternal.
Why is there so many of them?
True. Everything in this world is bleeding. Attack detected. There's more to life. Eternal. Yeah.
Bro. Maybe I should have brought Kafka.
Set the seas ablaze! Fight to live!
The mood is set.
Let the show begin! Still the same old. Existence is unity. Every petal.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Detonate!
So there are visual changes to Sam. He looks different. Sam looks different from.
Oh, this form shall fuel the fire.
Yeah, there's like a green tint to like Sam mode for Firefly.
Ceasing.
Until everything burns to ashes! Set the seas ablaze! Time to cleanse the filth, the truth, everything in this world.
Looks kind of cool.
Bleeding.
Suffering is eternal.
Firefly, fight to live! Set the seas ablaze! Grace and
Got your ass.
fight to live! May the foul stench dissipate quickly up your body and mind.
Let's improvise.
One person alone may witness the miracle. Such is the will of fate. That person can only be you. Why not let wrath incinerate fate?
What? I'm playing as phainon?
At last, Amphorius's fate has begun to shift. Just as I foretold, your arrival will change everything. After all, you've also been bathed in that Eon's gaze, which can awaken the long-dormant instinct inside a man. Much like that scepter we spoke of earlier, it was only under the same Eon's glance that it was reborn. That's right. If you recall, I mentioned it at the very start.
Iron Tomb reveal.
The celestial body neuron, once belonging to the erudition abandoned by the Eon. Now, allow me to reveal the final piece of the puzzle for you. The eternal land, known as Amphorius, is nothing more than the scepter's endless, lonely extrapolation. A bottomless well of fury, aimed at the god who cast it aside.
I see.
Phainon, we set out on this journey to answer the world's desire, didn't we?
That's what it means to be a Chrysosaur. So has it always.
So what's the need for phainon if, like, Iron Tomb was already carrying out its duties to kill the Eon of Erudition?
Then why?
So pretty much Iron Tomb has daddy issues.
Why must Amphorius's wishes be so cruel? We made the best choices we could, whenever we could. But in the end, the prophecy that led us, this black tide swallowing everything. Why does it look like this?
You see it too. Those burn marks. The flickering cubes. They're not a tide at all. They're more like a shattered teleslate.
Standing here, the voices of Titans have never been clearer. Turns out, they were coming from the black tide all along. Is that Amphorius crying?
Or maybe it is screaming at its creator, at its god.
Phainon, do you still remember when I was little? I had a dream. A dark, cold room with nothing but Orynyx's curtain glowing like crystal. The curtain seemed to contain all of Amphorius, where strange and fantastic dramas played out within. There were countless versions of us, from countless different worlds.
Perhaps it wasn't a dream.
Oh, so she can't recall all of them.
Yeah. As I gaze out at the world before me, those sorrowful thoughts have become reality. So, this is the reason the sky was sealed. Amphorius is merely a larger ID Silicii. We are just characters in this tiny world, following the prophecy, stepping onto the same journey over and over. What then is this so-called Era Nova? And what are the spectators watching all of this truly hoping for?
As a
shit's fucked.
Reward for reaching the end of the world, let me answer your questions. As the Theoros, I have observed. Thus is the synthesis of the prime mover of life formed.
There is no end. There. Wait, what's with this freaky theme?
This is a moment the universe will remember. After millions of extrapolations, the experimental environment known as Amphorius has finally achieved results.
So, the results you speak of are this wreckage of a world. We all gave everything we had, returning 12 core flames to recreate the world. And in return, we become nothing more than sacrificial offerings at the end of everything.
Exactly. The Titans are Chrysos heirs of the past, and Chrysos heirs are the Titans of the future. Anaxagoras' theory of Era Nova holds true. As the model of reason, he reached unprecedented heights. But from just the perspective of a player in the drama, he could never fully uncover the last layer of truth. The cycles of the hero's journey that have played out until now were never about creating a new world or perfect heroes and gods. They were a deep learning program made for the Black Tide.
But this time, your plot will fail. I've taken Kephali's core flame, and when the dawn of the new world arrives, its light will burn away all the darkness.
Haven't I made myself clear? The Chrysos heirs and Titans were merely byproducts of the experiment. You've seen this world's evolution, witnessed the birth and growth of the Black Tide, and how it devoured everything. Every generation of heroes, gods, and worlds was born only to be destroyed by it. This is the endpoint of Amphorius' calculations. A perfect equation of destruction.
Okay, so the deep learning program just to maximize destruction? Pretty much.
So in your eyes, all the sacrifices are just a string of insignificant numbers?
Don't sell yourselves short. I'd say, rather than numbers, you're more like fuel for the fire. And without fire, there can be no sunrise tomorrow.
Even if that sunrise is born from annihilation?
Curious question. Have you ever considered that after millions of extrapolations, Amphorius is already following a different path from the erudition? It has long since granted divine blessings equally to each child. The golden blood flowing in your veins, it comes from the blemished one, whose name is destruction itself. And Amphorius's Chrysos heirs were, from the very beginning, fuel for the Aeon to burn the universe.
I see, yeah. I see the timeline now in its entirety. So the Aeon of Erudition had all of these scepters spread across around the universe, and then it eventually abandoned them for whatever reason. And then there was this one scepter, the scepters being the neurons spanning network of the Aeon of Erudition. This one kept calculating, but at some point, after the abandonment of the Aeon of Erudition, it has grown to have its own, like, enmity against the Aeon of Erudition. And from that, it was blessed by the Aeon of Destruction. It was like, oh, you're kind of cook. You want to kill the Aeon of Erudition for abandoning you? You're kind of cooking. Here's my blessings. And then that's how the Chrysos heirs started to have these the golden blood. It's because the source is from the Aeon of Destruction.
Amphorius has waited for this moment for too long. At the end of the empty, cold, and lonely extrapolations, the destruction has reached its final destination. Nikos 496, Philia 093. No need to feel regret. This generation of Chrysos heirs is the most outstanding model, and you two are the final factors. For you, the Era Nova is no lie. Just step forward, embrace the black tide, and accept the Aeon's gaze. You will come to life from a string of cold numbers. Along with all those who have passed, you will run toward the real universe, fulfilling Amphorius's long-held wish.
Like, for what reason would phainon want all that?
In the name of the Lord Ravager Iron Tomb, unleash its fury and destroy the source of all this tragedy.
Or we could always choose another option. Like you said, Amphorius is just an experiment, and we're the participants. We can only walk along the predetermined path toward the ending, under the watchful eyes of the stars. But that also means that there isn't just one Aeon who can cast their glance at Amphorius, right?
Cyrene has managed to grab the gaze of the remembrance at some point during all the cycles.
Is this question really that hard to answer? Or did I guess it right? And in reality, this world has already been under the watch of other eons. It's strange when you think about it. If you just stayed back, watching us complete the ritual and get consumed by the black tide, your goal would naturally be achieved. Why go through the trouble of explaining all this to us?
Yeah, why?
Revealing the so-called truth just to deceive us. Covering up another possibility.
Yeah, what is Deligus' like motivation for all this?
Destruction is not the only outcome for the fate of Amphorius.
Do you two really think, as petty little demigods, you can change the outcome written by the stars? What makes you think you are capable of doing that?
A little courage and determination. Just kidding. The answer is pretty simple. But we're not gonna tell ya. We're going to weave a long dream for Amphorius, making it believe the experiment hasn't ended, that everything is still ongoing.
With just Orynyx's power, though, it should be impossible to achieve this, right?
Yeah. So, I can only place my hopes on that childhood dream. And the god behind Orynyx that appeared in that dream. Now, I can say with certainty, time is the page on which that eon records Amphorius. If it fades from existence, and all that it records is lost among the stars, that eon will surely direct their gaze here. And it will be a glance that spans time and space, granting each incarnation of me the power to reset time, imbuing my soul into this ceremonial blade, and creating an endless flame-chased journey.
So it's her.
I understand. Then let me step into the cycles and continue Amphorius's grand design. To deceive the gods. Deceive the world itself. But to make time vanish from this world, that would mean you.
All right, let's not make things so gloomy. What we're about to embark on is the true hero's journey, so... Come on, cheer up a bit, okay?
Oh!
In that memory, you will definitely meet me again. A little Cyrene who knew nothing, lying on a soft patch of grass, feeling the light breeze, dreaming of the distant world. Tell her about the flame chase journey, and then let her become a romantic part of this story. I believe every Cyrene will make the same choice, erasing time again and again, resetting time over and over. After all, they're all me. And I will always have my charm. Then, I'll fall into a sweet dream, disappearing in some small corner of the world. Quietly, waiting for the day when that next page is turned.
And I will keep going. Even if the road ahead is dark, I will burn myself to light the way.
So Cyrene's always made it to the end of the cycle. She's the one who's just doing the factory reset herself.
Rather than let the core flames become nourishment for the Black Tide, I'll become their vessel. To prevent the arrival of Era Nova. Even if I have to burn through my own body, it's no matter. As long as I don't extinguish, the flame chase will never end. Until Amphorius welcomes a true dawn.
All this time, they're just biding time for a new variable to come in. And that's the Trailblazers.
The girl who watches over time, and the warrior who carries the world. Now, let us fulfill the duties of time and world-bearing. Honor the past, and forge ahead.
Their height difference is always so funny.
I promise you, the pain will pass in the blink of an eye.
So Cyrene's always made it to the... I see, yeah. So Cyrene's always made it to the end of every cycle. On the reset, phainon will tell her about the future, and she will make the same decisions as someone who's been blessed by the Eon of Remembrance, who can wind back time from 4 years. Since it's all just like a data set for them. As an emanator, as somebody who has the ability of remembrance, she can turn back time herself. But at the cost of her own life at the end of every cycle. She's always present at the end of every cycle. And then when phainon casts away his memories, he has to split himself in two so that they would keep... He has to split his memories, remove all the memories that he's had from the previous cycle, just to ensure that phainon with only the memories of the current cycle will always make it to the end of the cycle, so that they could keep going. And then Cyrene will fill in that current cycle's phainon so that they could keep doing this endlessly.
You need to hold tight to this ceremonial blade. After I'm gone, it will take you back to the beginning of time.
I see the entire timeline.
I believe that in that story, or in countless stories, each alike yet unique, everyone, all the companions who sacrificed themselves, alongside the deliverer we once dreamed of as children, will reunite beneath a vast, endless sky.
If we can never break free from this prison, I will stand my ground. Until the day someone shatters this endless cycle and writes the final chapter of Amphorius' fate.
So, let's set out. We will be the ones to start everything.
carry the primordial chaos, just as your name suggests, and bear this world we hold so dear.
Yeah. So it was all phainon. He takes on the gaze of destruction, becomes a follower of the path of destruction himself, so that he could bear, so he could hold back with the black tide himself.
So long, Kaslana.
As the Theros I have observed, destruction synthesis is formed.
I will wait for that day, for as long as it takes. The day will come when over this immortal eternal and follows in our footprint to right ending the last thing that ever was. That will be a romantic story like none that has come before. You think so too, right?
He's beautiful.
The world is collapsing. And the people are crying. We too must part ways here.
One sec. Yeah. One sec, I'm like shuffling around. Alright, back.
Friend. Ides Elysiae, the little village of my childhood. The gentle breeze and the sound of waves still linger. Everything is as it was. It feels good to take one last look. You know, this is just a corner of the memory. The real Ides Elysiae. I know. I'm here to say goodbye. We might not see each other again. You can stay here forever. And time will stand still for you. Let it flow. It's time for me to go.
So Kaslana turns into the Flame Reaver?
Even if it's a path with no turning back. When have we ever had the luxury of turning back? Are you afraid? After learning the truth of your origins, will you see the motivation I gave you as the manipulating whispers of destruction? The convictions and choices that come from my heart. I don't believe they're designed by the so-called paths. If we are just numbers, simulating life, then you are the image I've always longed for. The person I wish to become. A real, living person. A true hero. Then why do we part here? You can take me with you, and we can start this journey together. I'll be by your side, guiding you.
Yes, yellow phainon blob.
No. I'm afraid I'm on my own this time. Why? Because there is no perfect solution in this world. Cyrene has already embraced her fate, and I will embrace my origin. Destruction. And with this power, I will rebel against its creator, bringing endless fury to the darkness sweeping the world. If you stay by my side, I'll hesitate. But this world can't afford a soldier who wavers. Do you remember when we were kids? Everyone would get so excited drawing cards like ruler or warrior, but throw fits over devil or drunkard and demand a redo. Kids always get to change their minds. Things are so happy and simple for them. But when it comes to the fate of adults, there's no room for redos. And go, Kaslana, as you promised. Deceive the world. Seize the core flames and rewrite your fate. Burn yourself up with all your might. Wield your futility like a sword. And fight against the gods. In the name of world-bearing, I promise you, Kefali will never forget this.
We're gonna get you out of there. Wait, so what happens to us now?
So, time retreated behind me until it reached the origin, where nothing ever existed. Just as Professor Anaxa once said, in that void, Kefali stood at the center of chaos. Time, space, and causality all flowed from their body. When the waves of time finally calmed, it was the year 3870 of the light calendar. The Chrysos War had lasted for nearly a century, and the threat of the Black Tide was growing stronger and more relentless.
Ah, so it resets at a certain point in time, not entirely like, okay, not entirely from the beginning.
That
conception.
Was the era of the Day Thunder Knight's battle with the sky. While she could not seize the core flame, she proved that the prophecy was true. That mortals could slay gods. From that moment, the sole survivor of the old dynasty, Imperator Cyrindra, issued a call to arms across the lands, summoning heroic Chrysos heirs to wage war on the Titans. And that was the first doomed flame chase journey, sealed away in history.
Is that?
So what you're saying is,
Hyzolence?
You've traveled back down the river of time, finally reaching this untouched seabed just to tell us the flame chase journey and even all of Amphorius are nothing but illusions in an eon's dreams?
Exactly. So, Dux Gladiorum, Please take me to meet Her Majesty Saritra. I must share the truth with her.
Since Her Majesty's not here, no need for formalities. The word Gladiorum always reminds me of my fallen homeland buried deep in the depths. Call me High Sealans, Nameless Swordmaster.
Please allow me to add one more thing. You actually already know my name.
You mean phainon? Such a name could never be your true one. But I won't question you further about it. Ever since Her Majesty issued the Flame Chase Decree, heroes from all over have sent their letters of introduction. What's the harm in adding one more name like phainon or phainon?
What an intro. She seems funny.
Besides, the deep sea is dark. Isn't it the perfect place to hide secrets best left unseen?
Her character design is pretty interesting. What do you mean she's got like a lava lamp going on in her midsection?
All right, Nameless Swordmaster. Hold on to my wake. Let's find somewhere else to talk.
Aren't you even a little suspicious of what I've said?
Harboring suspicions is not my concern. My sword dances only when the Imperator harbors doubts. There's no use in speaking further. Show me your true intentions through action.
What? Wait, so what?
Perhaps you should demonstrate your skills and calm the raging black tide for us.
Light up the dark. Light up the dark.
Whoa. Where are we?
Oh. Nice moves.
You know what? We're way past time here, so I think I might call it here. And I'll continue tomorrow. But, yeah.
Let me stay here a little longer in this body.
Yeah, we'll stop here for now. We'll continue tomorrow, and hopefully I might just avoid Twitter in its entirety, like, for the whole day tomorrow, just to make sure I don't get spoiled. But, yeah, that'll be it for me for tonight. For all the friends that dropped by, hope you all have a great evening. Peace out. GG's. Good night. Good night.
Huh.